because I was like, welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence. My name is Marco. I'll be your host here today, but I'm not alone. In the bright red next to me, we got...
It's TJ. He's not dead.
He's just back from vacation.
And I'm not flying Stop it. I'm not flying anywhere anytime soon for the next 2 weeks, so we're good.
But he started a new job, so he'll be just as busy.
Yeah, nice. This will be the only time we see him. Mm-hmm. And Gertz, too.
That's true.
We're losing both of them.
Does that count as...
Not really him. He'll be here.
Does that count as an intro to Gertz?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not? Unless we talk about basketball or something.
We'll call you from the wing. You know how the Justice League is always online, but Batman's kind of dead ass makes it clear I'm not part of it.
Yeah.
I'm on higher.
Batman doesn't like other superheroes, kind of like me. So
I wish I would have had time. I would have did a end thing for Gertz at the end of the show.
He's literally going to be on next week.
I know, but the slow motion just shots and clips of the show. It's so hard.
Comes back next season.
It's a while. It's a long time. I like Gertz. He's fun.
It's like 6 months. Enjoy your break.
Well, if there's a demand for a basketball show, just saying. Because we were just talking about Luka and Kyrie not working.
It ain't going to be every Tuesday, but we will probably do one of these.
Well, hey, we'll do some quarterly specials.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
That's when new episodes of The Simpsons come out. No, I'm playing. Nobody cares about that anymore. But last but not least, Tommy McGrew.
Oh, yeah, it's me, Tommy. How's it going?
Softball of a subject right off the bat.
What we got?
Mark Adams got a haircut.
Yeah, well, how you feel about that, Sammy?
Right.
Whatever.
Well, he was Mark Davis before the haircut. Now, he's going by Mark Adams. He totally reinvented himself.
Marky D.
He has a John Quincy Adams thing going. He might be part of the family.
I don't want to invoke the demon, but
he could be president one day.
No, I was about to say he looks like Trump with Trump shaved his head.
In that picture, he's like, oh, so that's the head, my shape of my head.
He looks like
Bill Daltrey from King of the Hill.
He literally does look like if Kingpin got on meth.
Time out, random aside.
Meth Kingpin.
You compared him to Trump. It's totally random.
Okay.
Y'all realize how many presidents just never get mentioned?
What do you mean?
Dog, who the fuck? I was looking it up. I was like, fucking, we have 40-something presidents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's only maybe 10 that get named.
Regularly?
Right,
yeah.
Dude, the rest, I don't know there was one, I was like, Coolidge. Who the fuck are you, dude?
Calvin
You mean
Coolidge?
Coolidge?
Coolidge, thank you. See, I didn't know who the fuck that was. What did he do? What did he do?
Not a goddamn thing. Cool Ranch. President Cool Ranch.
We literally
Bag
did
of Doritos,
a civics episode about this once.
We did talk about this. It was like 4 no one knew.
Yeah.
But I see that I had that epiphany moment because I think I was searching up something about I think I was doing it for that effervescent MLK Black show that's gonna happen one day. And I looked up at the president's list. I was like, who the fuck are these dudes?
Oh, you don't know who Harding is?
Rutherford?
Yeah, I forgot about Rutherford.
Hey,
Rutherford B. Hayes, yeah.
Isn't there a Taylor?
Yes,
Zachary Taylor.
there's 2 of them, in fact.
What?
fuck?
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
I'm not going to know off the top
Marvin?
of my head.
Oh, God, no. Don't you put that shit out there.
What's the other one? Garfield? Garfield.
I knew
president.
Garfield.
How you gonna be the most powerful?
Because of the cat.
How you gonna be the most powerful president, powerful position in the country, and then get
And people forget you.
Mm-hmm.
that means you ain't do shit, which actually might be better, right? Would you rather be forgotten than infamous?
Harding did some terrible shit.
Either that or you got assassanated. So
No, usually if you get assassinated, you get remembered.
that's what I'm saying.
Unless
That's
you're
bad, though, for you. So
Garfield got assassinated.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was like days later, though. He got lunged and he died on, so
yeah,
it
but
wasn't
he still didn't.
right then and there.
He got shot and didn't make it through his presidency.
Yeah, but it wasn't like then and there. He died slowly. So it doesn't count.
What?
Yeah.
Are you saying he has to die at the scene he
Right
was
then and
shot?
there.
Not like in the hospital?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
How that
Otherwise
works.
It doesn't count.
Actually, to be fair,
It's true.
I mean they are insta-God.
Yeah.
Not when in.
You want to be on money, you need to die right then and there. You can't be lingering and shit.
Not in the 1800s when you're just like still like.
It was none of this. They had like revolvers and shit when he was president.
Yeah. Do you know what the caliber was? It was a 22.
What year was he president again?
Like
The 20s?
1890.
Yeah.
1890?
Yeah.
No one remembers the late 1800s.
Yeah. It's called the Gilded Age, and it's pretty bad.
Really? No shit. Didn't even know it was a name for it. Holy shit. What happened then?
I don't know.
Basically, what
honestly.
Is that period in Red Dead Redemption where they're switching from horses to cars?
Yes. Well, no. They are. Basically, modernization is happening during the Gilded Age, but it's very similar to what's happening right now. Very high inflation, corporations doing everything they can to fuck the working man, and unions becoming a thing all over.
It's just classic turn of the century shit. Happens every time.
But it sounds way cooler back then. What's happening now?
Well, yeah, but back then you could tie up your boss and set him on fire.
Jesus.
This part in history and history books is going to be amazing. Are you kidding? You got Trump. You got coronavirus.
3 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it hasn't got a cool name yet.
Yeah, but
it'll get one.
Yeah, but in 100 years, like the coronavirus is going to be as forgotten as the Spanish flu.
It will be.
But I mean, like, remember when we like covered the Black Plague in school?
But also, they're going to have way worse problems.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
It literally could be the last of us by that point.
Textbooks will cost $100,000,
Yeah.
and they'll still be textbooks, even though everyone should be on tablets at that point.
Well, I mean, books are going to be so valuable because, you know.
Be some Fahrenheit 451 shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Book of Eli, but sure. Minus the Bible part, just actual factual books. Like facts will be like currency. So Snapple facts, save them.
I don't think Snapple facts.
Most of them are not even real, but
Snapple facts.
it's like
The new
counterfeit
currency.
money.
Yeah. I don't have Snapple facts, but I got some Laffy Taffy jokes. Throw back
Give me
at me.
The popsicle sticks that had riddles on
Oh,
them.
that's right. Collect them, people. I'm telling you.
I'll trade you 2 popsicle sticks for these barrel of gas.
Knowledge is power will become a real thing.
How many Snapple facts do you need for guzzling?
Oh, at least 400, right? Oh, yeah, because it will be Mad Max as well. So Last of Us teaming up with Mad Max.
Oh, my God.
It was just Book of Eli for fun because I like the movie.
Because he'd be like, look, did you know zebras are actually black? Stripes.
What's a zebra?
Here's your fruit. It's got to be savage, people. God.
My bad. Smarts.
Sorry to bring you down.
Yeah.
Just prepare for the water wars.
I started with a light topic. Good thing there's 2 light topics in the barrel.
Well, great.
The next one is I thought it was okay. I mean, in general, everyone thought it was okay, but there's a group of people out there mad at Rihanna's halftime show.
That was fine.
It was
I thought it
fun.
was like one person. It was
No, there's a
Goldberg.
lot of people that were like, it was a giant letdown, which to an degree that I can see that it's a giant step down from last year's
So I
halftime
missed it.
show.
And it's on YouTube, and I still haven't watched it.
Oh, yeah, you were driving to our party at that point.
Man, that nigga really said he showed up at halftime.
I tell you, I show up at halftime
Yeah.
every time.
I mean, at least.
You missed a half of a great game.
No, I saw it at home.
Oh, okay. That's right. You were messaging us during the game. While
He was
we were
sending us
watching.
pictures of the
commentary.
game.
Yeah, that's right. Marcus was
pictures
like,
of
why
my
is
TV of
Tommy
the game.
sending us pictures of the game while we're all
The sun
watching
was
the game
still too
together?
high in the sky.
Well, just Nick Sirianni tearing up,
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But yeah,
He definitely teared up again by the end of the game. but-
Yes, he did.
yeah.
That's rough.
He
But
made it
with-
to the show.
With Rihanna, it was just an okay show.
thought it
And
was
I mean,
fine.
the memes that came out of it were funny because of the Smash Bros. Memes still makes me
Smash
laugh.
Bros. Stage was funny. The most
The Elmo one was funny.
the most interesting stuff was people arguing about whether or not she was pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they were being rude, so I was just like, I'm not touching that. And then it was-
Exactly.
yeah.
That's why it was people were like, is she pregnant? And some people were
was.
like, stop being a dick. And it turned out she was.
I hope those people got apologies.
I hope so too. Our friend John messaged us because we were in a group text. Someone in our group text asked, "Is Rihanna pregnant?" And John just said, "Nah, I just asked that at the party I'm at, and a bunch of black people got mad at me." And then he texted us back a little, like 10 minutes later, and he's like, "Yeah, I just looked it up. She actually is pregnant." It was Chicago John, our old friend.
That's fun.
I think that what was it? Oh my god, sorry.
He's
Look,
tearing
y'all-
up thinking about it.
Yeah,
No, I wasn't.
touched him.
Look, y'all all about Rihanna, man. fine. If Rihanna wasn't entertaining, at least her dancers were.
I didn't think.
The dancers were.
Who was the
funny.
special guest?
There
was
There
none.
wasn't one.
I kind of liked the
What?
notion of there just being one performer again.
No, that's not what's no.
Dude,
Super
like,
Bowl, I need 15 other acts.
dude,
No.
like the best halftime show ever was just one
what was
guy.
Coldplay? Coldplay had to be in it because Coldplay's in all of them.
Nope.
Nope.
The
What?
the best halftime
They were the
show-
dancers.
just revealed Bruno Mars. The best halftime show ever was just one guy. Prince, yeah.
That's Prince though.
I know.
I don't mind like one guest.
Yeah,
One
okay.
guest is
You
okay,
need
but
one guest.
but I'm with you. I
Yeah.
think it could be. I like variety. I think last year was
Last year's was
collage
good.
of
A
people,
spectacle. I want a spectacle.
and then this year was just down to one because Rihanna can carry a show like
I
that.
love last year's. But just like
I don't.
the
I
concept.
don't know. I think I did kind of learn that Rihanna isn't probably the most entertaining of the pop singers that there is.
No,
She
she
doesn't really dance.
was pregnant.
No, even normal. Like I heard people defending the
She
even
don't
on a
need
normal
to
show.
dance. She has a thing. She does.
What's
a
her thing that isn't dancing?
Hold on, I'll think.
Being gorgeous.
I was gonna say, I think
she's
it's
just
being
talented.
hot.
I did no. I like her shit.
Every
but her
pop
shit's
singer
not
is
a-
hot except for Kelly Clarkson.
The thing
now
about
that is not true because Rihanna was glowing on that stage.
no, I love I like Rihanna, but I don't want to see Rihanna perform. Like I like Rihanna because her shit's chill, and it's just like she just does her chill shit.
Yeah.
That's a performer I don't need to see live. You know, I'm good just listening to at home.
So then
Well,
I'm
there's
right
some
that
people.
it's not a good
There's
live.
some people who are amplified live, and you know,
Yeah.
jokes aside, I think she was okay. I
I
don't
thought
think
she was good.
I
The
don't like maybe,
weekend
but
and his maze wasn't good. Like it's
like it's just a mix of things, and sometimes the Super Bowl doesn't need controversy. Just let this lovely black woman sing her
But there hasn't
songs
been.
and get out.
Has there been any controversy since? Oh, I guess there has been. 'Cause
the
people make up shit.
Shakira.
Yeah, they made up
Lopez
shit for
one.
that one. They made up shit for
Last
Beyonce. It's like, oh, it's Black Panther. Who cares? I don't really care.
Yeah, the last year's, of course, they had something to say. I think.
It was
I-
rap.
Yeah,
I think they just
That's
made,
what the problem
I
was.
think they just made fun of 50 Cent being fat.
and hanging upside down.
Oh, he was fat as shit.
He could not breathe. I was like, somebody get him right side up immediately. Help that man out,
He has
man.
blood pressure issues. I know because he's black. Get him down.
Yeah, I think the closest thing to a controversy was people debating whether or not Rihanna was pregnant.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
what I'm
turned out, yes, she was.
Yeah.
My
That was
favorite,
fun.
one of the memes that came out of that was like, somebody was like, "So, guys, the calculation for if Rihanna is pregnant doesn't fucking matter because
Yeah.
she's fine."
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess that's it for Rihanna.
Yeah, there ain't much to say. She was
Yeah.
just her.
Yeah, she
If
was
it was
fine.
Coldplay, we'd still be talking
Yeah.
about this shit.
If people were looking for like a great halftime show, I get being a little disappointed, but it wasn't bad.
No.
wasn't bad
Halftime
at
show.
all.
I guess
Were
I
the-
keep
were the-
them simple.
Were the
Sure.
commercials good? I couldn't.
No.
I didn't get to
Not
watch them.
really.
That was the biggest disappointment to me because I thought like,
Well, they haven't been good in years.
but there's usually one or two that are really good. Like last year, the Liquid Death spot was hilarious.
Yeah, the Liquid Death one was.
I just want one. I just
You're
want
not gonna
one.
What, you didn't like the
Yes.
2B looking for your remote thing?
That one just pissed people off.
That one, like,
I like the memes that came out of
I did,
that.
I did too.
I like what came out of it. The
Yeah.
spot itself was just kind of like whatever, but I did like how upset it made people online. And it's like, okay, I think they were going for that.
See,
it
you know,
worked.
who didn't need to change their marketing, or at least I don't think they had to. BK.
Oh Jesus. Oh.
Did we? Was
I
it
don't even
another
remember
Whopper
seeing a
Whopper
BK.
song?
Yeah.
Of course, baby.
Oh,
it
Jesus.
stays the same.
If I
You'd be
were
rich if you'd come up with that right now.
well, if I
you
were
useless bastard.
if I was working on if I was working on that creative team, I would be like, I want media buys. Is there a way we can get a media buy so our commercials only come on after horrific injuries?
The compilations of that
Yeah.
on YouTube are the
like you could get a
funniest
deal there.
shit.
Yeah. Like I'm talking like Dak Prescott snapping his leg in half, level injury, and Joe Buck sounding solemn as the grave.
Yeah, we'll be
saying,
right back."
We'll be right back.
Was there?
Whopper, 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 Whopper. Junior double.
I don't think there was any serious injuries that game though.
No, there weren't.
Oh,
there weren't.
no.
So it would have been a blown media buy. Oh man.
I'm just going through a top 10 list, and I'm like, no.
I watched the first quarter of the Super Bowl in Spanish, and then they changed it, but it was hilarious.
There wasn't a single like really funny one. Usually there's one or two that I'm like, that's funny. And that didn't really happen this year. I thought they were pretty weak overall.
And yes, Connor, that did happen.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
to read it. We don't need to say.
It was when Damar Hamlin
Yeah.
was having his cardiac arrest on the field, and they cut to commercial. The
And
first
that
one
was the
was
Whopper.
a Whopper
Well, I guess
commercial.
that.
What else do you want?
I mean that's another somewhat controversy, which I thought was kind of weird that they were
What?
his jacket, like it had like
Oh,
a
yeah.
cartoon Jesus on
Oh,
it.
yeah. And they said
People
he
got mad
hated
about that.
Jesus.
Why?
Because they're religious.
Yeah.
That's all.
He had a cartoon of a cartoon character. He has a cartoon of someone who doesn't exist.
Well, the part that I thought
You can't see that.
the part that I thought was funny was that he is super Christian.
Right,
When
yeah,
he
oh,
said
yeah,
After
yeah.
that, I was
Yeah,
like,
he felt so. He was like, no, I wasn't.
I wasn't making fun of him. I
How
thought
the fuck made Damar Hamlin feel? But fuck you.
Do you have a picture of the thing he was wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
pull it
curious about it.
up.
Don't
And
make Damar Hamlin
to be
sad.
fair,
Jesus.
his heart stopped and began again. Let him believe whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing that a lot of people were saying is just like you can't be a good guy for too long, kind of thing. Like,
Oh, shut
they'll
the fuck
find-
up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Fuck them.
Yeah, they'll find
I'm the only
something.
religious
Right.
person in the room. Let him relax.
That man has done more than you already.
Now the blood dripping from the hand might be a little much, but everything else, that's great. No, I'm kidding.
It's fly as hell. Like paper. It's like a paper doll.
I mean, he is supposed to be a zombie. I don't see what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't get the issue. I don't understand. He's a grown ass man, and it's not like
Yeah.
it's not
Fashionable to me.
it's not incendiary. It's like whatever.
No, people
Whatever
remember
wants.
people are searching for things to feel frustration about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But-
They just can't channel in the right places, can they?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, Walmart, like just corporation. I don't know. Channel it to places that you know.
Railroads.
Railroads for sure. Can we spin a wheel on that like we spin a wheel on what race we're gonna hate this month? Like, like what the fuck?
I would like.
It's black people this month.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall, like if there was a meeting after the Damar Hamlin hit where the Whopper commercial came up,
Yeah.
because that was an expensive media buy. That was the biggest game of the regular season. And Burger King's like, oh yeah, we want commercials during the Bengals Bills game, and then the timing of it is like right after, literally the most horrific
They
thing.
talked
that's
about it
happened
on
football
sports
game.
radio the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
Gertz, you want to know what happened to Whopper sales? They only went.
It went
They
up.
did only
Right.
go up. He's right.
I mean,
There's a reason they're spanning
This-
that commercial.
this is fucked up.
You want one, don't you?
This is really fucked up. But I'm going for it. It's thematically appropriate. We saw a Whopper commercial after a man's heart stopped.
You're talking irony right now.
Yes.
It's not
You wanna
irony.
be
It's
like-
just coincidental.
Okay.
No, deadass. What it should have ended on, because you know how he ends off saying some things like the new beacons. Like, no, if
Yeah.
you want to be closer to Damar,
Oh, jeez.
Let's move on from this.
got
Jeez.
you
It's
for
gonna
10.
get to a dark place.
It already has. The man's a survivor. He's a hero.
No, the people who saved his life are heroes.
All of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, to survive, it's
Yes.
probably a challenge.
Nah,
as well.
time out now. If I'm on that stage and I come back, my heart is kicking again. Shit, at least let me get that hero worship for a little bit. Let me get a taste.
Yeah. I want a celebration.
Yeah,
Shit.
so I want the attention I got. So- and go die out here.
Of course, we're all happy for Damar.
Well,
We're
we're gonna
happy
get
for him than his teammates are. That's for sure.
right into it. We got a couple more topics
True.
after this, but it's the only game we got to talk about.
Sure. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened.
That happened.
Must.
It
It brings an end to a pick'ems, which I won,
Yeah.
Good job.
and you're
I'm
lucky.
happy
I'm
for him.
gonna figure out a way to punish you somewhere down the road.
You already are. I have to go see Ant-Man.
That's
That's not
a punishment.
That's unrelated.
That
to
is
me.
that is a punishment. You can't get time back.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have my celebration beer,
Oh.
and then Kurt's at second place.
No.
You can pick.
Oh my God. Where did you find these things?
Bread shouldn't mix.
Those are two vastly different things.
Those two breads shouldn't mix.
Oh dear Lord.
Warheads for
I
local.
feel like you scoured the ends of the earth.
Four Loco.
What?
Morbidly curious.
Where did you go?
Just normal gas station, man. I didn't have time.
Did you go to Florida?
Did they have the radioactive side?
I feel like that's imported from Florida.
Did you go back to 2008? Oh man.
Bro, those are two different, like, what's hilarious is those two different logos are funny. It's like,
Jeez.
Steel Reserve. You know what you're in for. For logos like, woo!
I mean, it's only right that TJ gets the 4 Loko. So
No, it's not! That's a child abuse!
Nah, man.
man,
When your can has Lisa Frank colors, you're in trouble.
there's no way I'm drinking all of this.
No, just pour whatever you don't drink down the
Yeah.
sink.
Jeez.
I'm taking a mild sips. TJ's got a...
Oh,
Hey,
those are horrendous.
going into
sounds.
the season, like what buried me this season. Fuck you.
Technically, you didn't pick again for the Super Bowl.
It's full circle.
Oh, you didn't?
He was gone.
No.
Nigga, I lost.
We were still curious as to who you would have picked.
I would have picked the Eagles. Actually, no.
Well, it would have been more beneficial had you picked.
It's actually pretty good.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is not that bad.
Yeah.
This is
How
one of
the
the
last
better.
one started.
It tastes like a pineapple cider. It's not bad.
This tastes like regret. But it ain't as sour as I thought it would be.
I mean, a warhead is supposed to be super sour.
You know how Mario has his mushrooms? Man, bring on that homeless man on drugs.
No, man. No, is that your star?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
See how many colors on this can?
It'll be like Miami and they'll sink into you.
Well,
I'm only getting stronger. No,
Oh, no.
you literally are.
Yeah, you could challenge a man on PCP if you have a couple of those.
See, that's all you needed to fight the Karen last night.
Oh, no.
you didn't hear me in the side wing? Tommy, catch!
Karens aren't those bosses you fight. They're the ones you dodge shit. You just try to escape. Yeah.
Fucking Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's no help bar at all.
It's like Nemesis. You can't beat it, just run.
You just run.
Oh man.
Well, thoughts on the game?
I thought the game
on
was
Sunday.
just great.
Good game.
That is what you want from a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. but it
Why
was a
were you
good game.
disappointed?
KC won.
Yeah, we picked the Eagles. I picked the Eagles.
And I wanted Jalen to win. But people are still giving him his flowers.
Jalen's still getting a top 10.
They are
The Eagles are
getting
still
him-
getting a top 10 pick. Well, by the way, we have to do power rankings at the end of this. So,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Will that be going into next year?
Going into next year, how things are
fair.
looking pre-draft.
Gotcha.
I have a controversial one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, you're going to elevate the Texans all the way to the top?
Why you gotta spoil shit? Not all the way to the top, just not the exact
I have
bottom tier.
comments when we get there.
Yeah. I thought the game was great. I mean, yeah, I was pulling for Jalen too.
Yeah, he actually deserved to win, unlike the other quarterback.
What did he not deserve to win? He played a perfect game.
Yeah, he played very well.
I don't like him. I don't like him anymore.
He's literally from your neck of the woods, East Texas.
I'm not from East Texas.
Tommy begrudges people who are successful.
I hate East Texas.
Yeah, but that's where you're from.
No,
if
I'm
it's east
from-
of Austin, it's East Texas.
It's not at all.
That's exactly
I
it.
live LaGrange just 50 miles outside of Austin.
If it's east of Austin,
it's Central
east.
Texas still.
No.
It's bigger than just Austin.
Yeah, it's like Marble Falls and San Antonio.
Like, I think Lampasas is considered Central.
No, that's hell.
That is bad. Pretty bad area.
I'm curious to see how the Eagles
Could
will
have said North Texas. Jesus. Or
No, that's
South.
the boot.
Yeah, I don't want to be from there. That's Southern Oklahoma.
In southern Texas, it's south of San Antonio, which everyone forget exists.
But if I lived in East Texas, I'd be dead right now.
Yeah, that's why you
racist as
live
hell.
here now. And that's why Patrick Mahomes doesn't live there anymore either.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
You both made it out, man. You should be happy for each
Well, I'm
other.
closer to where Jalen's from than Pat.
Yeah, all the quarterbers are from Texas.
Patty Mahomes was in Tyler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did a year of college out there.
It's rough. It's rough out there.
I'm curious to see how the Eagles will
really
look
good.
next
Yeah,
year.
tastes like
'cause,
superpowers,
both
baby.
their coordinators got hired as head coaches.
Yeah, they got to rebuild there as far as the coaching staff goes.
Yeah. I mean, I think their roster will be in great shape because
Yeah, I mean, they got
picks.
5?
Yeah, they got a lot.
Jeez.
So
God, it's just all found money.
both of these teams are going to be good next year because the Chiefs have a lot of draft picks too. And a lot
I believe in Jalen.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, outside of, I think the two biggest stories that came out of it were, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is now he is in that now top 5 all-time quarterback category.
He'll be top 3 before it's all said.
Yeah, you could argue that he's top 3 now,
Yeah,
which is nuts.
fair.
Yeah, I
Which is
kind
ridiculous.
of get irked when people try and downplay it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because some people are like, "Oh, could he pass Brady one day?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, he's probably the only
on
person who could be in that
pace,
reasonable
too.
conversation."
Yeah, he's currently on pace, but Brady was on pace to get 13 Super Bowls at one point. So it's unpredictable.
But it
but-
doesn't, I mean, just because he doesn't hit, what does Brady have?
7.
Like, he hits 5. Is he still not great? Like,
I don't
he's-
think it
he's-
works by NBA rules. You need to get 8.
no, fuck that, because his skill set's way better than
No, if he
Brady's.
gets no, if,
Like, he's a
let's be realistic.
prototypical,
If you were to tell me if Patty Mahomes by the end of his career gets 7,
Oh,
then I think he's a better.
I think he's better.
oh yeah.
Like,
I think
athletically speaking,
I think
you
if
know
he gets 6, he's still better.
They might argue, and this is the argument that they're going to say, is that Tom played in the harder time when the quarterbacks
When a
were
man plays
protected
to
as much.
50, though,
right.
like you got to put that into consideration.
The
'cause
other-
I don't think Pat's going to do that.
No.
I think the other factors are one, how many Super Bowl MVPs are you going to get?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one,
Brady didn't get any till
Brady
deep, 6?
Brady has 5 Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah, but he didn't get. It took a while for him to actually get his first.
Yeah. And the other factor is Brady literally beat Patrick Mahomes twice in the postseason. Mahomes never beat Brady in the postseason.
Yeah,
So, I do think
Where's he
Mahomes.
now, though?
Yeah, at
Sat
home
on a beach, divorced.
sad by himself. I'm not.
Hey, didn't Pat just get married and have another kid?
Yeah, I think so.
Married to,
Rubbing it in Tom Brady's face.
married to the girl that he dated since junior
So-
high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
So I still think I still think he's got some work to do before he's considered the best ever, of course.
Right.
But he's totally could.
Yeah,
get
no.
there.
Can we all agree that better than Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
That's easy.
That's
great.
not even close.
No, it was debatable before he won this. It really wasn't, but people
yeah.
tried to make it debatable. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean,
I saw
No.
some power rankings for quarterbacks, and Rodgers wasn't on most top 5s
good. I hope he fades away
Of
into
current
nothing.
quarterbacks,
of current quarterbacks.
he shouldn't
No.
Yeah,
be. You
hope
name
he's
5 quarterbacks
forgotten.
better than him right now easily.
I feel like one of the issues when it comes to Rodgers is that people are still not sure where he's going to be next year. So when you say Herbert or
Yeah.
Mahomes, it's like you know what weapons he has, but you don't know where Rodgers will be next year.
I will also say the Super Bowl. I hope, because people are fighting. Jalen Hurts really is number 2.
Right now, yeah, I think so.
He was incredible.
Oh, he was great.
Those fumbles weren't great.
One fumble.
One fumble,
And
okay.
yeah.
But what?
that
3
was-
touchdowns?
I think he had
Or 4.
4. If you include rushing.
Yeah, I
think
include rushing.
Yeah, I
But
think
I
he had
mean-
4.
4. Okay.
Look,
And he
Yep.
threw for a lot of yards too.
Yeah,
He played very
beautiful
well.
passes.
like
Just-
oh my, the
Yeah.
passes were gorgeous.
He gives his all. He
And
puts it on his back.
for the
if
love
he
of
has
God,
to.
Someone
The
needs to
kids'
stop that
intangibles
QB
are crazy.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
needs to stop.
Well,
Someone
they're
to figure
talk-
out how to stop that.
They're
sneak.
talking about the NFL banning it, which I think
Really?
is stupid.
What, the quarterback sneak?
The way the Eagles run it, where they
Yeah.
do that rugby style sneak.
It works perfectly. Go low.
They're
Get
Oh,
better
hi.
linemen.
That's
yeah,
it,
I
yeah.
want to see if every team can do it as well as the
That's
Eagles,
the thing.
then
Then you ban it.
you ban it. But I think the Eagles personnel makes it that
Yeah,
successful.
they
the
mastered
argument
something that people
that I
don't.
heard being made is that it with all the rules that are made to protect the offensive players, it's not a catch till you do a move. You can't tackle the quarterback if they're in the well, I'm exaggerating, but still, you can't hurt the quarterback if it's in the pocket.
Yeah.
Is that it really fucks up defensive tackles and noses to have all that weight on their necks.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that.
Or once again, play towards it. Design a different game plan when you see that.
Okay,
There's
what-
strategy around
What
that.
game plan is there besides stack the ball?
Straight rugby style.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so look, what happens then with the Q?
Get some rugby
QB sneak-
coaches in there.
Yeah, like literally, what happens with the QB sneak, right, is that they still play literally corners, linebacker. Like, switch the fuck up.
Yeah.
Get your thickest dudes right there.
Right.
Like, design play styles around it. Just because something's effective for one team doesn't mean it should be immediately banned. They have really
agree.
good O linemen.
Yeah.
That means you have to improve and get creative.
Do you
So
think?
get some D linemen in there.
You think the Colts could run that play that effectively? Fuck no.
With what quarterback?
Exactly. I think that play was highly successful in large part because the Eagles had a really good offensive line and a quarterback who is built like a brick shithouse.
He is.
Yeah,
It's
dude's
like-
jacked.
I just understood the argument where it's just like it does put all that weight on a defensive tackle's neck. I did get it from that angle, but I mean, I don't know how much you want to cut before the game is no longer the game.
If
Right.
you're commissioner, are you getting rid of it?
No,
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
saying.
would
It's-
not.
To me, that's just pure football.
Fucking
right?
they. Learn from some rugby skills.
That's what I'm saying.
but I'd
Like,
change some of the rules when it comes to what's a catch kind of thing. Either way,
Yeah.
I've heard
I
what-
think we all would on that one.
I've heard what that kid Connor said. It's not an aesthetically pleasing play. They're saying it looks like rugby, not football, is the narrative that's going around it, which I think is ridiculous.
cool. Play rugby, and then you'll like understand that it's still a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of hard work to do.
Yeah, it's not an easy play to run. It's
No.
it's a physically demanding one.
and
Very
it doesn't
challenging.
work. Like, you literally, it requires that personnel set in order to be effective.
Yeah,
So
it
you
works
should get banned.
less than it does like successfully work.
I was just laughing, and this is only a joke that you'll get. Like, if they start lining up like rugby to rugby style, and they start wheeling it like they do in rugby,
Dude, they will. I want them to.
I hope they don't ban it.
Yeah.
Because it also is like that play is a cool like capsule of what that Eagles team was about this year. It's
Rough
like-
and tough.
Yeah, that Eagles
grimy
team.
and yeah.
Yeah, and what their quarterback is all about. Like that dude is a grinder and he busts his ass. So I think that's some chicken shit talk and them like talking about, oh, it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Fucking, if Patty Mahomes can do ring around,
Exactly.
these
All
motherfuckers
kinds of-
can do a QB
Yeah,
sneak.
See,
that shit looks like a playground. That's
Yeah.
not aesthetically
And,
pleasing.
and it's fine. I'm just.
That's all he does is play fucking playground football.
He's really good
A
at
fucking
it.
play bust. It was a busted play. Yeah. And he throws a touchdown pass. Yeah. Because why not?
I
I mean, how do
They
you?
need to ban him from the.
Motherfucker
They need
played
to test his ass for steroids every other day.
He played on
He's
one
too
leg.
small to be on steroids.
just for the
He's on the
inconvenience.
cardio steroids.
I do think that it's really funny because I heard somebody yelling about it on a TikTok. It's like, how do you train to do these moves? Like, how do you practice throwing the
feel
football
like
falling down?
It looks like
Yeah.
instinct.
He played
is
baseball.
frightening.
Like, I think
That's, I
that-
want a ex baseball player as my quarterback
like
every
Russell
time.
Wilson,
like Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
I was gonna say Jameis Winston, but yeah,
But see,
they
no,
can fling the fucking ball, man.
but that's what I. But see, what I think is missing from football, or more so, are these signature styles of these teams, right?
Yes, yeah.
Like when you're seeing these two teams play, you get a real you like this felt like an identity of both sides. They didn't conform.
Yeah.
They didn't change what they're doing. You still get all of the fucking backyard Mahomes foolishness that you're getting.
Yeah.
And then Hurts is running the ball, and they're fucking tough as rough as shit when they're getting hit. They are really good at that.
It makes the game more fun to watch when the teams both have really strong identities, and these two did.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Very different styles, but
Yeah.
both effective.
And,
Yeah.
you know, and that's what that's what you want, right? That's what. I guess technically Cincinnati has a style. You know, let Joe Burrow get hurt.
They don't have a
They ain't got shit.
All right.
It's
Joe
like-
Burrow's grit is this style. Him making that shit work after being pummeled 13
But-
times.
But take it from the perspective.
You hate Rocky too?
No, I like
Because that's
Rocky.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's football Rocky.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
No, but it's like
I won't go that far.
I wish you had kids, and I wish your kids' hero was Joe Burrow.
Well, that's not
Rocky is an underdog in all his movies. I think that Joe Burrow is pretty good on a bad team.
That team is not that good. He's
I've been
just
saying-
It's just his offensive lineman that's really bad. And I don't know. They literally
great
invested in
receivers,
it. And
Joe Burrow.
yeah,
That's it.
I've been saying for 2 years the Bengals are bad. 2 years they just
They made it to an AFC championship in the Super Bowl last year.
Tyler Huntley literally handed them that. Like they
Get outta
they
here.
fall into wins.
He'll never give them credit.
No, not until they win.
Jesus.
But when you think of like teams, right, and it's why the Bucks got a lot less interesting to watch
Yeah.
because Bruce Arians was like really good. Like you knew what you're getting. You're getting that air raid style, right?
Yeah.
You get those, but look, that's what like put the fun into football, and you get really good games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bucks were really fun to watch that year. They won it all because it was it was a fun mix of that air raid style with like that Tom Brady like death by 1,000 cuts.
It's super entertaining.
And you would know when an air raid play was coming. And it's like, it's almost halftime and the Bucks have the ball. Tom Brady's about to heave this shit 40 yards.
Empty back. Here we go.
And it's like or teams back when defenses were signature, just stuff like that to make it. I mean, talking about my team, like I said it before, like last year and this year, it's the funnest side of the ball to watch is not the offense. I mean,
hell no.
But when you see a defense actually like be pushed to the forefront and be idolized as a portion of the ball, that's an identity, right?
Yeah.
And that makes the football games a lot more interesting versus this samey kind of really reserved playing bullshit that we got a lot of this season.
And fortunately for you, your quarterback turns over the ball a lot. So we get to watch that fun defense a lot.
I was waiting for it.
Practice the tip drill. Can you write them a letter?
I wouldn't test it today. I'm crazy.
Hey, he won Walter Payton Man of the Year and got booed.
That was hilarious.
That was the best thing ever.
It was Philly
Did
man.
you see that Walter Payton's grandson was like, that's why the Eagles lost, because they booed the person that won the Walter Payton award.
No, they lost because their defensive coordinator didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Hey, you stop. That's Arizona's new head coach.
I know.
Did you hear what he said about Kyler?
I assume something negative.
No, he said we're gonna do whatever it takes to get him back to the playmaker he is.
No.
So basically,
Yeah,
they're gonna
the
kiss
Eagles
his ass
lost
and
both
play
their
video.
coordinators. That's gotta be a shock
He'll
to the
have
system.
lipstick on both cheeks.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Nah, dude, I just
Jesus.
look. Game was dope.
Yes. It was a great
It's a
game.
good game.
Really excited to see what these teams bring forth next year, and I think that's the scarier part. Both of them have the
Could
tools.
see him right back there again.
I mean,
Both of these teams I could see making it back.
have the tools to be super successful next year. I mean, literally everybody had downplayed Kansas City, myself included, because they lost pieces, and Patrick Mahomes said it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
For me, I know that we had a back and forth earlier when I was talking about Mahomes.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I didn't think it was MVP, more so because I just want more focus on other players.
Right.
But to me, this season or even this game is like a really good indicator of like, hey, he literally played this entire season without quote unquote tools except for one.
Right.
And he was just as successful, if not more so. Motherfucker played on
One
notice,
leg, yeah.
Notice how I did once I saw the motherfucker play not one, not two, but 3 games because he also got hurt on this one.
Yeah.
On one leg, I said, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I can't say nothing against. That's an MVP. That's a
Can we
difference
stop
maker."
this? Can we stop?
What?
He had Travis Kelce still, and he
No.
replaced Tyreek Hill with like 4 wide receivers.
What? Like, I mean,
Okay, one Tyreek Hill.
It's with 4 different wide. Juju Smith-Schuster,
Don't.
Valdez Scantling.
Juju was almost out of the league.
Yeah, no, he's lesser. That's what he has to be added
Tony-
to the thing. To,
Yeah.
to
Tony
equal
was almost
one.
out of the league.
Yeah.
Well, that's because no one wanted to work
I'll
with
give
him because he was toxic as
I'll
fuck.
give you like Travis Kelce's all-time great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But like
Travis Devontae Kelsey.
like every
Apparently, code switching motherfucker. We'll talk about that a little.
Hey man,
that just means everyone likes him, Tommy.
No, everyone does not like him.
he's down for the cause, bro.
Is he?
I don't.
Not now, Nutter.
Hey man, I just like that he makes wrestling references all the time.
Oh, he's annoying. I like his
No,
brother a lot better.
Travis is kind of annoying. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the rest of that receiving core is like,
So is The Rock to some people.
They're like they're very much
yeah, there's not a star receiver on there.
You don't need one when you just have people who are capable and you have a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes.
I'm just-
who is he's like the greats. He makes whatever receivers he has better.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Tommy, the whole thing with him was on one like okay, I'll give you like he does Kelsey.
Right.
Yeah,
Motherfucker on one leg was still mobile. How the fuck do you do
yeah,
that?
he hobbled quickly to get that
Because
scramble.
people are afraid to get goons on the squad.
Hey, I see your water bottle. It says Arrowhead on it. Shut up. You're with the Chiefs.
He's too durable, and I don't like it. He needs to be humbled a little bit.
How does he need to be humble?
I'm not saying
the problem
a
is
whole
there-
season, but he needs to be carded.
There's not
He
enough.
can come back next week, but he needs to feel that.
Find a team that's
What?
capable.
He's too high on his horse. I don't
Find a
like
team that's capable of humbling him.
Not a
it. I
team.
would have said
A
San
quarterback.
Francisco.
No,
That defense would have eaten
Now-
him
the
alive.
Eagles' defense was better.
Now once again,
I don't think.
It was literally better.
Yeah.
What I will give you is,
The
for
Eagles
me,
put up more points on the Niners than the Chiefs did on.
What quarterback did the Niners have?
Why did that quarterback get knocked out of the game?
Kyle Shanahan.
to be fair, like, and you know, all kudos to Mahomes I can give. I also think that, you know, Justin is second year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hurts looked phenomenal.
It was his second year as a starter.
Yeah.
Second year as a starter, looked phenomenal.
Yeah, he looks
He's
great.
getting better.
And is getting better. And, you know, I know the NFC
And he
gets
got
slacked
that
on.
dog in him. TJ.
NFC gets slacked on quite a bit for its quarterback situation, rightfully so in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, Hurts is right in that
Well, it
mix
used to
of
be
hype.
the old man
yeah.
league, and now it's got some youth injected into it, and it's fun now. Because remember, it used to be Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers.
It's just the NFC teams are like, and I mean, I guess
feel like a lot of them are rebuilding.
yeah, a lot of them are rebuilding, and they also just haven't cycled out quarterbacks because beforehand,
Matt Ryan,
for a
Matt
long time,
Stafford, like,
yeah,
it was just old dusty ass quarterbacks that no one really.
No,
Kirk
for real.
Cousins, like, come on.
for a long time, like I think it was like
And the AFC
Dak
had
and
all the
Kyler
flavor.
being the youngest ones,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And everybody else is
AFC had all the hot young quarterbacks.
I was
you know?
about to say that was also another weird factor that I didn't notice till the playoffs started. Like Mahomes is one of the older quarterbacks starting at this.
He's a vet now.
And he's
Yeah.
27.
and he's 27.
He's still quite young.
Hell, my division's going to get 2 new ones next year, and we have Trevor Lawrence. Like, it's just,
Trevor Lawrence is 23.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is all, they're young as hell, and I don't know what the Titans, I don't know what's happening there. So, Derek Carr, maybe.
Honestly, maybe. Yeah.
They need something.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, no, it's just young everywhere. But you got Joe Burrow, you know,
But that's the thing. Like the time is moving so fast in a way
Lamar,
that's
yeah.
like before you know it. Well, that's the thing. Like
Dak's almost
even
30.
Lamar, yeah, Lamar
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
Lamar's going to be
he's
on his
up
second
there.
contract, and he's going to be up there.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is going to be on his second contract
Next
in like
season, right?
next season, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, they're going to have to pay him.
And that fucking Predator, like, he's there too.
Oh, Deshaun.
Yeah.
I do love the.
Isn't Deshaun older than all these people?
No, he was
Nope.
in the same draft as Pat.
Yeah, he's in his
Oh,
late
wow.
But he's a year
20s.
younger, though.
Yeah. I love that, like, the Ravens in particular, like, keep saying, like, we're not giving you that contract, Lamar.
Franchise tag.
Yeah, we're not giving you
Shut the hell up
that.
and play ball.
We're not giving you that Deshaun
Something tells me
contract.
he's not going to do that.
No one is going to give you that contract.
He's going to
No
try to
one.
force his way out.
He might.
I can totally see.
Yeah, he honestly might.
the Ravens situation's super ugly, and I think both sides
Yeah,
are
it's
dumb.
bad. I
What
think
do
they're
you
talking
think would
about
be
trading
the-
Patrick Queen because, I mean, they got Roquan. So, no, you can't.
What-
Only so much money to give the linebackers.
Last I heard was that they offered him a $250 million contract with 133 of it guaranteed.
He wants all guaranteed.
I know he wants full. That's the issue. So what would you said? Both sides are dumb. What do you think would be the solution? Do you have one?
So I think that on
not
from
paying-
the
I can't make him the highest paid
no
quarterback.
Yeah.
from a contractual side,
Yeah.
I think Lamar is at fault. So don't get twisted. Like,
Right.
That
I agree
side
with you there.
he needs to just understand. Shoot, take a really good deal. You're not the best. You haven't won shit. You're
Yeah.
not asking for
No.
that.
And
Kind
you're falling apart.
Yeah, you have one playoff win, and you haven't finished your last two seasons.
and Browns don't count.
exactly. I said that from the start.
And your lungs don't stay healthy.
And I mean, dude, like it's fucking basic economics to notice. Hey, the two biggest contracts that I saw last year ended in failure.
Absolute
AKA,
utter
fucking,
failure.
let's not even talk about Russ.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. It's a
but
lot
on the
more
same
caution now.
side, the Baltimore Ravens, their messaging, they should shut up. You be quiet about everything.
Yeah.
And they've said like we want to keep him. Then you hear something else like, oh, they're open to it. Like, no, keep it
Yeah,
silent,
Trade, yeah.
push it through,
Yeah.
let it happen,
I'll fucking trade him.
or trade him.
Yeah.
But also, they fucked themselves anyway because they built an entire organization around that play style.
But
Yeah,
you got
and
to
they
remember
fired
now
their
they
OC.
fired the reason he worked. Like,
And
I don't know what Lamar without Greg Roman even looks like.
I don't know
Right.
what they want to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he looks like. Bad.
Halliburton.
Like Greg Roman. I mean, when he went, it was so funny because I saw like Ravens fans being
It'd be
like,
fun if he looked like Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones actually played better than him.
That's
this
what I'm
season.
saying.
Yeah.
Like
So-
they did a Freaky Friday.
yeah, because I was comparing their stats and I was like, dude, Lamar's this season was a worse Daniel Jones, which blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when I saw Ravens fans on Reddit being like, we're glad to move on from Greg Roman. And I was like, you shouldn't be.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
as a Steelers fan, I'm glad you moved off Greg Roman because an offense with
I think
Lamar
you guys
Jackson.
second in the division next year.
Huh?
I think you guys be second in your division next
I think we could be first.
Nah, you ain't beating them Bengals.
Please. Please.
They're your Titans. I'm starting to realize that.
I would like to
Please.
see the Ravens.
Bengals
I
aren't keeping shit.
kind of want to see them fuck up for a while.
The Ravens?
Yeah, I want to see that
We're not
organization.
used to that.
I want to see that organization just
Yeah,
falter for a little bit.
I don't
That
think
is
they
a
have-
consistent ass organization.
They are
I don't
consistent.
think they have a choice though, because I don't think they're going to pay Lamar. If that's going to
Oh,
be the
fuck
thing,
no.
And I don't know
I
who
think he's
Lamar,
gonna
I don't-
wanna demand a trade because of-
Lamar would get a job.
If
That's
you
not the
don't-
problem.
if you
But I don't know
sign
who would
him-
pick him up.
if you don't need
The
Oh, I
Falcons.
think
Falcons.
Falcons
Oh,
for
the Falcons,
sure
you're
would pick
right.
him
Falcons
up.
would take him in a heartbeat, but I don't know if they'd
And-
give him a fully guaranteed contract.
All they
Hell
do
no,
is
hire Greg
run
Roman.
anyway.
Yeah, but they can give him a fully guaranteed contract for a year, which is like I'm sure
Well-
what Lamar would rather play than not play.
Did they have a bad
Yeah,
cap
you'd ra-
situation?
I don't know what the Falcons
not
cap
the
situation
I would
Falcons.
is.
think they'd have
The
a good
Saints
one.
have a really bad.
Well, they always do, and they make shit
But
work
I also
somehow.
feel like
They're getting Derek Carr for sure.
See, what I don't want them to do, and I mean, like you're putting a Band-Aid on something and it's not going to look good. I don't want that franchise tag to hit him
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it never ends up good.
No, he's got to
No.
pull a Jadeveon Clowney
I'm-
when the Texans did that.
I
shit to
don't
him.
know.
He got the hell out immediately.
I think the Ravens are, I think to your point, I think they're too smart to do that because they know it's like we franchise tag this dude who, like, then we have to pay him if we keep him, like, and we'll have to pay him even more than we were wanting to before.
Mhm.
And the Ravens, I hate saying this because fuck the Ravens, but they are a well-run, smart, consistent
much so.
organization. Yeah. I hate how much they resemble the Steelers in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's a consistent division.
Yeah.
Except
yeah.
for the Browns.
Well, they're
Oh,
consistently
I
bad.
forget they exist, but
They,
yeah.
they have a blip every now and then where it's like, oh, they got to the playoffs. Oh, they beat a bloated rapist in the playoffs.
But
Now
even
they have
then,
one of their
they're-
own.
I was about to say, like, even when it comes to that,
A legend.
they're
But also, really,
they blip every 3 or
judge
4
said it.
years. Like they are normally bad, but they still get good every 3 or 4 years.
the Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, the
We
win
want
against
them
the
to never be good.
They
one-
get 2-digit wins
think
ever so often,
I
but they
think-
never you never fear them.
that win against the Steelers in the playoffs last year. Yeah, was it last year?
Yeah.
That was their first playoff win since like 2004 or something like that.
Yeah,
It was a long,
long
time.
time.
It might have been even longer than that.
Yeah, but they've been like formidable. Like they weren't like a walkover team when they had Carson Palmer and
If
other.
you don't
like,
make it to the
influencers.
playoffs, we don't talk.
The Jets didn't make it to the playoffs. Would you count that as a W if you play them?
Don't start sitting here and comparing the Jets to the Browns. That's
They
not okay.
literally
Why
are
not?
comparable sometimes.
I think they're pretty comparable.
Not
the Jets
this
are
Not,
pretty bad.
not at this moment.
Not at this moment.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
You guys
That's
need to
fair.
stop. it.
yeah.
No,
The
that's-
Jets, the
but
Jets
this-
might be on the
If
upswing.
this was 2 years ago, yes.
But that's
for
what I
sure.
mean. Is just the Browns get on that upswing once in a while. I don't see them hitting an upswing
No,
for a
you
while.
never
No.
feel like they're a threat in any way.
No.
I think sometimes I do think they're coming as
No,
a threat.
because it's,
What
you
we
know
will
why?
s-
Because it's something missing with them. Like they don't have a heart. They have everything else.
I don't expect them to win the
They're-
Super Bowl.
That's actually true.
They're the 10 men of teams. They just
I'm just saying I don't expect them to win the Super Bowl, but they could knock off a good team once
I
in a
don't
while.
see them making the playoffs for a while. I don't see them making it next season.
No. But 2 seasons ago when they had Baker Mayfield and they
Yeah.
beat the
Baker Mayfield made that team run better than Deshaun Watson will.
for
How
sure.
are you gonna follow a Deshaun Watson? That weird
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like it's gonna be real tough. And it's no leader. They're the coach isn't a fucking leader.
I would-
They don't have a D'Amico. Like they don't have a leader of men in that locker room, and that's the problem. You have pieces to nothing, and it's always gonna fall apart.
I would like
every
to
time.
see.
Fucking shit
I think
stains.
this year.
Oh, brown stains. Why'd you make me say shit stains? The fan base isn't called the shit stains.
I would like to see how they do this year. I think that'll be a clean read.
the
But
Browns.
I also think that they will do bad because we wish them bad.
the Browns.
Yeah, we do.
I think they're just like the closest thing they have to a leader in their locker room is Myles Garrett.
He doesn't want to be there, it seems.
I wouldn't want to be there if I were him either.
Jadeveon Clowney
I'd be like,
he doesn't want to be
I'm
anywhere.
too talented to be on this shitty team. Get me out of
JD.
here.
Yeah.
Clowney is a free agent this year.
Yeah, he made himself. He was like, I don't want to be here
Yeah.
anymore.
No one wants to be there.
It's
Does
shitty,
Miles
man.
Garrett have a no trade?
That's a good question. I don't know what his contract situation is.
I mean, because we need
Usually
to
no trades.
Oh, I
we
don't
need to
want to.
pad our
I do not
defense.
want to see that.
we need to pad our defense right quick.
That would be ridiculous. No,
Miles,
you don't
Miles
need
Garrett going to
that.
play quarterback for you? That's what you need.
Hey, he'll get us the ball back. You get one more, but he'll get us the
Pay him
ball.
enough, he will. Yeah. Jerry got that bread.
He'll get
He
us
can
the
do
ball
that.
back enough to where turnovers don't matter. I like that.
God,
Put that star in his helmet.
Jerry does realize you can draft a quarterback in, like, you could draft one at any point.
Oh, I think he's going to.
He's trying to
He's trying to get a Brock
Yeah.
Purdy is what he's trying to do.
I think he's trying to light a fire under Dak's ass, to be honest with you.
I don't
And
think
that's
the
fine.
thing.
Yeah, I know you're cool with
He
that.
tries his best. He just ain't got it.
Motherfucker. Oh
You
my
just
fucking
ain't
God.
got it, man.
The team made it to the second round of the playoffs. Shut up.
In spite of him,
No,
yes.
it's not in spite.
He's
not in
not
spite.
good, man. He's
Not in spite.
mediocre.
No,
I'll give
it's
you
not
that.
mediocre.
God.
Motherfucker,
You deserve better. I'm telling you deserve better, damn it.
we
Take
lost
the
to a
compliment.
good- we lost to a good team. It wasn't a bad team.
You lost to San Fran, was it?
Yeah,
They got blown out.
their quarterback got injured.
Because
by
Kyle
the,
Shanahan.
by the team that blew them out, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Why didn't you guys?
They had no
injure
back.
him?
They had no Cooper
Why
Rush.
didn't Micah? injure
Cooper
him?
would have won that game.
Was he too busy thinking about fucking feet?
Forgot about it. He didn't want to bring it up. He brought it up.
You got your own Rex Ryan.
Got your own
there.
Quentin Tarantino there.
Let Micah live.
He's an honest man.
I'm just kidding.
I
don't mean-
respect him for saying it.
Yeah, I don't mean to kink shame. I just had to make the
Because he
joke.
didn't hesitate.
No. No, he's like, I'm into this and
that
I'm not
was in the
ashamed.
chamber, man.
That's fine.
Man, he holds his ground on his stances.
Yeah. He
does.
put his foot down.
You gotta respect that.
I don't
That
mean
was
to.
good.
I don't mean to kink shame. I mean to kink tease. There's a difference. We're having fun.
Last note about the Super Bowl game. Do you have a problem with the hold call?
I do
Yeah,
not.
I absolutely do.
Okay, you
The
go
shit
first.
was rinky dink and ticky tack. Like, shit was really, you don't call that there.
They
You don't.
literally showed him pulling his jersey.
Yeah.
That happens how many times?
He admitted to it.
Yeah, that's my.
That doesn't yeah, they train, like, that's what you're coached to do. You just coach not to get caught doing it.
Right.
But like,
but
bro,
he-
that was, to
There's
me, that was
NFL players that are
textbook.
still saying that the wins are scripted. Like they don't have to say what
That
you
was
want them to
Arian
say.
Foster, and he does ayahuasca. I love him. He's my favorite running back in history.
So if
but
I'm
still.
being real, I think I'm in between y'all. I don't have a so my problem with the call is that it was just such a great game. That's not how I wanted it to end.
Right.
I agree with that. That's a shame.
You could have let it go and
Now-
it wouldn't have been an issue.
Now, if it's a call, it's a call. That was a clear call.
Would you have argued had they not called it? Would you be like, oh, that was a hold?
No, but
No, you would have let it go.
I mean, I'd probably lean more on the side of. I think it's tricky because that game was so great. Like that's something I would have let go.
We
because
could have
the
got
game was good,
OT or some shit. Like, come on.
which would have made it even more.
Yeah, it would have made it a
But
legendary
the
game.
commercials are expensive.
Then my whole thing is then he shouldn't have held him,
That's what you're supposed. You're just not supposed to get caught.
which is exactly what Bradbury said. He was like, I held him. I was hoping they'd let it go. They didn't.
Yeah.
So I think what the sentence that's been making me mad, and I've been seeing this a lot,
Yeah.
where it's like the call was right, but it was a bad call. It's like, no, the call was right. Period.
No.
It was
Yeah.
defensive holding.
No, that's the perfect way to say it.
No, it's not. Because
How many calls do refs let go?
then they
And
should.
how many just They gave these motherfuckers an extra play, Gertz.
Yeah, because
Are you serious?
no, the refs didn't. Bradbury did. That's
no,
what
I'm
I
talking about in the Cincy game.
What? Oh yeah.
Cincy's got an extra
No,
play.
I will give you that. I hated that.
That was
Come
bullshit.
on,
No,
man.
no, that I agree with. That call was bullshit.
Yeah, so if you do
'Cause there
something
was
that
lit-
egregious, you
there
can
was
let
literally
that
a
shit
ref
go.
running and saying, "Hey, stop!" and no one said
No one
anything.
blew a whistle?
No, he didn't blow a whistle or anything.
Nothing.
That
And then they gave him an extra play.
that play, I'm with you on.
Because it was the farthest ref.
But
too.
I've seen-
It was that nigga in the back. I was like,
My thing is, they've let like more egregious shit go. The Devontae's catch, that wasn't a catch.
But that has nothing to do with this call.
no, I'm just saying as a whole, I've seen holds that were way worse than that.
I
not
agree.
Called.
But no one like that call was the right call. If it was,
Yeah, if the ref's a dick.
it's not the same staff every time. Also,
I know that. That ref was a dick. He didn't have to
Bradbury
do that. He was a
literally-
fucking killjoy.
Bradbury literally tugged his jersey. It was very clear that he did.
It was brief.
It doesn't matter.
0.2 seconds.
It does not matter. Also,
in this quick release NFL system where Mahomes is throwing the ball before he gets there.
They get
you-
calls from New York.
and
They
I
saw
heard-
every angle of that.
Yeah.
That's
I heard
bullshit, Marcos. They didn't have that back in the 80s.
I heard that the refs even warned him,
Yeah.
because there were other plays where Juju was like, "I'm being held," And then they
Oh
told,
God, Juju's such a.
and then they
whiny
told
ass
Bradbury, it's
fucking
like,
asshole.
hey, they're saying,
And it's also on the quarterback to draw attention to it.
and which he did, which
Can't
was
you just
smart.
Fucking quit and just do Twitch or whatever. He's so.
Well, now that he's a Super Bowl
fucking-
champ,
Oh God damn it! I hate that. I don't like those words together.
man.
Super Bowl champion Juju
Named
Smith.
after
Fucking hell.
named after
I'm fine
candy.
with it.
Got everything.
Well,
in
yeah,
his bag.
you are. You still like him for whatever
Kinda.
reason.
I like Juju because he's a good dude. I did find him annoying.
He's annoying as hell.
At the end of his tenure as a Steeler.
He's not that good.
And he dropped a lot of passes for us.
Could be like, was it Melvin Gordon? Was it Melvin Gordon?
Who said, like, I didn't do shit in
Yeah.
the ring? Yeah.
I love it.
He was on the practice squad.
Yeah. He was complaining about that like 2 weeks ago. He's just flossing with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Was he at the parade? They let him in?
I bet
I'm sure he was.
Oh.
they let Nick Wright in. I bet they let him in.
But
That parade is
That-
pretty hilarious.
Why would you
Yeah.
let
But
Nick
to be
Wright
fair-
in anyway?
if anyone deserves it from the media,
It's Nick Wright.
Nick Wright. First
God
is first.
damn it.
Really good.
I love
No,
it.
no, I love.
On
I
the
mean,
come
you
up.
know, I love him because he was in Houston for a while. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's his team. Why do we keep getting? We have another guy from KC in Houston too that just celebrating his ass off.
Oh, shit. I don't
Stop
know.
getting KC radio hosts. It's terrible. They're the enemy now, and I'm getting real tired of that narrative of like, no one thought we could do it. Yeah, bitch, you're Darth Vader. We knew you'd do it. You're the villain now. You're the new
Everybody
Patriots.
did pick the Eagles. Literally everyone picked the Eagles to
That
win.
was out of hope. I had a feeling.
Nah,
these fuckers-
No, that was not out of hope.
I-
No,
I
I said
literally-
it could go either way, and it wouldn't surprise.
I
I said the nigga had one leg.
I said the Eagles have a better team. The Chiefs have a better quarterback. So I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
And to be fair,
I understand not liking them, but it's just like
I don't like
They're-
teams that win a
and
lot.
once again,
Yeah, that's what I said at the start. You begrudge people for success.
Yes.
to be fair, I don't look at either one of these teams and say, man, something like yes, there were mistakes, but there's nothing I'm sitting there being like, oh no, like these teams are in a
As of
great
right
position.
now,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck team can challenge really either one of those two teams come next year.
Certainly not
the
the
Eagles
Bengals.
with the top 10 draft
So
pick.
that's
Sorry.
just not fit. Top 5, I think.
The one
Keep
team that
saying
beat
it's
them.
not fair.
It's not fair, Gertz.
They're
That's
No,
good.
actually,
It's good
I like it
GMing.
because I like good GMing. You know, I
Yeah.
like good front office shit.
Yeah, the Eagles
and
are-
I do love it.
The
But-
Eagles are a smart
and I do want them.
organization.
I want them to win next season. So I'm okay with that. We'll let that one go. And
The
because and also
I feel like the Dolphins were also in a
Oh.
rebuilding year.
no, yeah, they need to be if they're not
Yeah.
because they need a quarterback.
Also, thank you, that kid Connor. The field should be the biggest outrage.
Oh, that field
yeah.
was trash.
That field was terrible. That
4 years it took
Yeah.
some shit
Yeah.
for that old ass
Dude,
man
that-
to fuck up the
You know,
field.
the Raiders already perfected the technology of bringing grass into the field.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
it's the
man.
only good thing they've done in years.
that field rough to kicker. I was like, yo, this
like, oh my god,
yeah, that field was awful.
can he sue that field?
That field should be fined.
Jesus, yeah, Just kick that field out of the game.
Yeah, that field I thought was to me the thing that pissed me off the most. Not the
fields
holding
were-
call. It was the field.
Man, it was a combination of the field and Tony. He doesn't belong there.
We'll talk about who can challenge the two when we do power rankings
Okay.
later at the end.
Yeah.
But just on this note, you don't normally see this, but I think that this is also what makes Patrick a stand-up guy, is that he thinks his offensive coordinator deserves a head coaching position.
He
Well,
deserves
everyone
he
thinks
deserves
the enemy does.
he deserves a shot as a head coach for sure. Obviously there's the racial issues with it because organizations in the NFL are run by people that know people, and that's a lot of it, nepotism and just lack of social, I guess,
They like people
caring.
who look like them.
Yes, thank you.
It's a boys' club.
Also, I've heard Eric Bieniemy is terrible at interviews.
Really, really bad.
Yeah, have you heard that too?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it's a little bit of both
He's
issues
interviewed
going
with so
on.
many teams.
Yeah, he's interviewed 17 times.
Yeah, and they all say the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Arians had the same issue.
That's true. He did. Yeah,
But I think he'll get a shot one of these days.
I hope he does. He
I
deserves
hope he
it.
does too.
But I feel like after a certain point,
Yeah,
resume got to speak.
I fully agree that he deserves. Give him a shot,
Well,
dude. Like, come
here's
on.
the issue.
Put him on a good team. Don't give him like.
people are saying like, oh, he doesn't call the plays. Andy Reid calls the plays,
Mm-hmm.
and so people are like, well, he doesn't really do anything. So.
Yeah.
And I think that's bullshit. I think obviously the man has to call plays. He is offensive coordinator.
He has a role in that offense.
He has a role in the offense, which is why I want him to leave.
Yeah,
I really want him to go somewhere else. Pittsburgh would have been nice, but you don't have a quarterback.
But I also think the other
Kenny's
problem is
fine.
No, he's not.
I think the other problem is, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He gets offers to be another offensive coordinator.
Yes.
And that's the problem. It means that you acknowledge the talent.
Yes.
And
You're
another
not.
issue, he needs to get out of KC because like Matt Nagy is like primed to take that team over
Oh, yeah.
if Andy Reid leaves. And then it's just like, well, you're not going to do that. So why are you here? I don't know if you saw, like, Pat was looking for Matt Nagy to give him a huge ass hug after the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
That's his guy.
Oh.
And it's just one of those things that like you don't fit in anymore, Eric. So you can find a new spot. And look, I hate to say this because I think the man deserves a coaching job right now.
Yeah.
If what he has to do is go and himself just call plays for a team just to show, just for a season.
Right.
Because I think that's all it would take. People be like, oh, he can call plays and it's a successful offense.
Yeah.
I think that will help him get a job. I hate he has to go through that fucking route.
Right.
When goddamn assholes like Bill O'Brien get jobs
Yes.
constantly. Motherfucker ruined my team.
Matt Canada
I would
still
like-
has
Still has a
I
job.
would like,
Like
a taste of blackness in the Dallas.
they gave
organization.
Cliff Kingsbury a job as a head coach.
Yeah.
Get the
Yes.
fuck out of
I
here.
never understood that dude failing upward, where he was just like he had a losing record.
He had great hair, Marcos. He had great hair. People trust people with great hair. You know,
Well, it's the NFL coaches. I don't even know what Andy Reid's hair looks like.
Speak of
if he
teams,
I don't think he has any.
Yeah, he's bald now.
bald.
Shoot, consider the Panthers too.
Yeah. Steve Wilkes got
Fuck.
hosed.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big
Which-
time.
It's not even a matter of that.
They haven't. Andy Reid said that he's still going when Terry Bradshaw made fun
Yeah,
of
no,
him.
he's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said
He has a chance to like break records as a head coach. He's staying around.
ride that fucking wave.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. You know, people don't talk about it, but honestly speaking, being an NFL coach sounds like one of the best jobs to have.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the hardest jobs too.
I mean, you catch all the bullets, but fuck, you get fired, you still getting paid.
Yeah,
You don't-
out
you don't-
the ass.
You don't
Let
really
me
have
get
to
a
do
failure.
much as a.
So
The GM picks your players. The
Yeah.
offensive coordinator,
No,
defensive
they don't-
coordinator calls the plays. Most of the
I
time,
mean, you can depends on the structure, but
Yeah.
if you're a new coach,
like, I
that's how
feel
it's gonna
Campbell
work.
is there just to motivate you.
So
He
here's
does
the
a
thing.
great job.
You know who I respect more, really a lot, and they did terrible at their job. David Culley. David Culley was not he was like a wide receivers coach for like 13 years. Nothing more than that.
Yeah.
Houston Texans needed a patsy coach.
Yeah.
Gave him like a 3-year contract for like $30 million.
Yeah.
More than he's ever made in his life.
Actually, sorry, we were here. I'm like, it
Yeah.
ain't that.
I knew you'd like it. That's why I was
Yes,
like,
you very much
TJ should
like
have
it.
this.
Yeah.
It also has
Yeah.
way more alcohol than the stuff I'm drinking.
Yeah. It's sour Cosmic Punch, baby.
Yeah.
What's Cosmic Punch taste like? Same shit as, red, white, and blue.
All right, there you go. But yeah, no. So this dude got a contract for $30 million for like 3 years. Got fired after the first year, but it's guaranteed. So he is literally
Yeah.
sitting on his ranch that he just
Yeah.
bought after he had his knee surgery, which he talked about in the interviews after the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, living life great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll be a fucking patsy for a year to get $30 million.
So why can't Eric Bieniemy get a head coaching job? I think multiple reasons. One, racism.
Racism's a big part. It's a
Two.
boys club type deal.
Yeah. Two, nepotism.
Yeah.
And three, I think you bring up a good point because I kind of thought that for a time too. It's like Andy Reid is one of the best offensive coaches ever.
Yeah,
What does Eric Bieniemy actually do? I don't know.
that's what everyone's question
Yeah.
is.
So I think all those factors
Mhm.
are. And he's also apparently he's bad at interviews, but also like we saw Nick Sirianni's press conference. I can't imagine his interview was great. His
They're
opening
hiring a
press
lot of
conference-
weird ass coaches
Yeah.
these days. You would think someone would give him a chance.
Yeah.
You know, it was
How did Mike McDaniel get a fucking job?
Yeah, that dude's a fucking weirdo.
He really is.
Did you see
Big time.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni? Like he was doing the whole "come on back," and then Jalen Hurts was like, "Dude, be more mature."
Yeah, right. Yeah, Jalen Hurts was
Yeah.
like, dude, grow the fuck up. I think it was Colin Cowherd that said Jalen Hurts talks like a 44-year-old man, which I think
here's
is
the
kind of
thing.
cool.
He looks like my Uncle Otis. I think that might be why I like him so much. He got the eyebrows. He really does. You
They
know,
said,
like-
they said that he still drives a beater these days.
he probably does.
Like he did not
He's salt
upgrade
of
his
the
car.
earth, man. Like
No,
the
I mean,
kid's
look,
real.
It's really
Yeah.
like you have to search for reasons why you wouldn't like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one game, I forget what it was, but he was wearing like one of those like, those quarterback jackets.
Yeah.
He was standing on the sideline, and the way they shot him, it was like from behind, and that shit was blowing in the wind. I was like, this dude looks like Batman.
Epic as fuck. Yeah.
Like, this is awesome. Like,
I know the shot you're talking about. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this guy is the
Cinematic as shit.
Yeah. So I found both of these quarterbacks likable. Patrick Mahomes is a cartoon character.
He is.
The way he plays is
the
like
way
some,
the way he talks and just his whole thing.
The way he gets blackout drunk on the
I
parade.
do like
yeah.
I like his dad because his dad kind of reminds me of my dad, but like that's about it.
Yeah.
Everything else about him's terrible. Literally everything. I'll forgive his wife. She's a ride or die, great, but I don't.
He plays like a Harlem Globetrotter, which is
I
fun.
hate that shit.
Yeah, he's out there whistling.
showboats.
You had Watson before he was a monster.
He didn't. He just escaped fucking everything clearly, but no, he escaped like sacks and shit.
Everybody would
It was
love
fun.
to have Mahomes on their team.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's.
They would, but I wouldn't like. I would like it. I would love it.
Yeah.
Protects him, but still, it's
But
not
I
the
think
point.
Everyone would love.
That's exactly the point that we're making a counter your point.
Yeah. And everyone would love Jalen too. I would love to have a Jalen
No, I
Hurts.
just want-
Jalen Hurts would
just
be
good
right at
people.
home in Pittsburgh.
You can't not like
fuck.
Jalen Hurts. No, he's too real for you guys.
What?
Yeah, he's too real.
He's not too real for Mike Tomlin.
I think so now. Mike Tomlin's a bit of a diva now.
I will say,
You don't even believe that.
I don't.
No, you love Mike Tomlin.
I
I
do.
will say, if Jalen Hurts were on the Steelers, it does feel like it fits.
It does.
And,
Yeah.
and he would never go anywhere.
It's very blue
I don't-
collar.
even if he was rough, he'd never.
He had to go to a blue collar city.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he fits in Philly great.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, yeah, he would be weird in like L.A. Be like, he's too tough.
Visually, he would fit in, but like, no, the team couldn't rally around
Right.
that kind of
He
toughness
would not
in LA.
fit in powder blue.
No.
He's a stylish young man.
Well,
He
he
would
is.
not fit in powder
the-
blue Chargers.
Oh God, no one should go to the Chargers. Sorry,
He
Josh.
doesn't
man.
feel like he fits in warm teams.
No,
No, he
he's
doesn't.
frankly he's too much of a badass to
Yeah.
be on an LA team.
Yeah, he needs a team that like boos Santa Claus and the
Throws-
man of the year,
Throws batteries and eats horse shit
Yeah.
up the street.
punches horses and all that shit. That's what he needs to be. They love him there.
Yeah,
They do.
they should.
They should.
Great.
They
Now,
hated him for a day, but they love him.
you know what?
And I love-
you know a bizarro
It
world I
wasn't even his
feel.
fault.
I love that he knows that. He's like, I know there are people who didn't want me to be here. That's fine.
Yeah,
And I'm
he's so
"Dude, you're
self-aware.
awesome." Yeah.
I could see him in Dallas.
I could not.
I could see in an alternate universe. No, they would.
Jalen Hurts?
TJ is like,
No, Dallas
is
would ruin him.
Dallas is too glitzy.
Dallas would ruin him.
What?
Too much of a shine.
Yeah.
I think Dak would be better if he wasn't in Dallas.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Dallas has never utilized Dak's actual skill set. Now he's too broken to do his skill set.
I think Dak and Jalen at the point of just being drafted from college are interchangeable. They're
Yeah, similar stories.
No. So
Yeah.
the whole thing, and the reason why the problem with Dallas is I actually don't think a lot of quarterbacks would be successful simply because of spotlight. It fucks.
It fucks you
Yeah.
up.
Like,
It's too
like
much.
if Dak didn't even have like little less press, I think he'd be nailing it because a lot of the mistakes this year, to be honest, outside of some of the things I'd highlighted earlier this season, I think it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And you got a meddling owner who won't shut the fuck up.
He's
who,
terrible.
Who constantly
Fucking
constantly puts
awful.
the spotlight on you. That
and it's like,
sucks.
yeah, it's not I wouldn't want that job. I mean, yes, I would. It's
Yeah.
a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
You gonna get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look, we can sit here. I can
I
be Mr.
question.
Dak Savior. You guys can hate on him, rightfully so in some cases. But
lot
at the end of the day,
cases.
he I'm gonna throw that. Come on, I tried. Gertz, come on. I put out a branch and you fucked it up.
I got a question, TJ. you know a little Cowboys history. What round was Romo drafted?
6.
6? It wasn't first, right?
No.
Was
You guys
Romo-
don't do that.
Was Romo really drafted in the 6th round? Wow, I didn't know
He was
that.
from Purdue. What quarterback gets
You
drafted
didn't
from
know
Purdue?
shit about Romo before that, and I forgot who your quarterback was before Romo.
I knew he
Before
was.
Romo,
I knew he
it was
only had
a-
2 playoff wins. And that
For
was
Romo, it was Bledsoe.
Drew,
It was Drew Bledsoe.
and the tail end of his career, I assume.
I have I have a friend that was like, I would like if I could go back in time, I'd give Drew Bledsoe like adamantium bones because then we would never have Tom Brady and we'd never have Tony Romo.
Yeah, true. Still would have Dak. And so, but that's my thing. It's like they've never done that. They've never gotten like the glitzy college quarterback.
Oh,
They
Brady's
only
went to
get like
Purdue. I
third
fucked up.
rounders. No one wants that fucking job. I wouldn't want it.
Well, when's the last time they've had like a really high draft pick, the Cowboys?
For
been a
for
while.
a quarterback or for what?
Yeah, for a quarterback.
Well,
For
I
a
mean,
quarterback, it was Aikman.
Yeah.
Aikman was from
and look what they
UCLA.
did with Aikman.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
had
Like
Jimmy
that, they're
Johnson.
missing that. If they had that, they would win. Super
Aikman also
Bowls.
won 3 games his first season.
Yeah, I mean they started off bad. Fucking Peyton Manning was horrendous.
Jimmy
his first
Johnson only
season.
won, I think, 1 game his first year as a
Yeah.
head coach, and then became a Hall of Fame
You
coach.
give him a couple of years, you know.
Not Lovie Smith, evidently.
Now fuck Lovey. Lovey could suck a dick. Lovey's shit. Lovey is trash. But I respect him.
I respect the shit out
I
of
respect him. But he's
Speaking-
a terrible, terrible, terrible coach.
Speaking
you want
of
him for your
trash.
team, TJ? You were defending him. You
Speaking-
love Lovey.
Speaking of trash,
I want a black coach.
We got one.
speaking of trash,
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, I think that's only 1 second. I think that only fits Houston.
It does, right? I love it. It's a very Houston thing.
Because at first I was like, damn, Lovey. Then it was
You know,
like, well,
they wanted to keep doing it. That's the owner said he wants that to be a thing.
your trashiest take of the year. I'll go first. Mine is
Oh,
already.
You
easy.
have it?
No, I don't know.
Because
I'm
you know I
asking
don't
you.
remember what I say.
Oh, I know one for you, but
I'm sure you all do.
I said Baker Mayfield would lead the Panthers to 6 wins.
Oh, no.
yeah, that's rough.
Oh, that's a bad one.
That's rough.
That's a
I
bad
don't even
one.
think he made it to 6 games.
I don't think he did either.
I don't think he did either.
Wait, is it 6 even if you count LA? No, it's still not 6.
No, I said he would lead the Panthers to 6.
No, I'm
games.
still trying to just help you out.
Yeah.
I was going to give you credit for LA too.
Yeah.
I got you. Dak not throwing an interception in that game. Was an interception.
First
I
play.
literally just said, and then played. I think what makes it more painful,
Yeah.
is just how immaculately he played after. It was the Eagles game. He played perfect,
won.
literally
You won the
perfectly
game.
afterwards.
It was
You
one
won
of
the
best,
game.
It was one of the best games of his career.
and then just had to start it off with a pick
With
six.
you
just to
losing a bet.
fuck me.
Yeah. But you got to win out of it.
Hey,
so, you know.
Kid Connor, we had the Colts in like top 8 of our power rankings.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
We
had
don't
them
like
high
to talk
up
about the
there.
Colts. Guess where they're gonna be?
my my trashiest take. I thought the Broncos were going to get first in the AFC.
A lot of us did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I did not.
yeah,
You were the only one.
No, Sam thought they were.
Well,
like,
that's built in. That doesn't count.
yeah.
That was bias.
But yeah,
But Sam thought everyone was going to be overrated except for the Raiders.
Yeah. We thought they were going to be good.
The Raiders.
Yeah. 'cause they had
No, I did
Devontae.
not.
I did not.
I thought better than what. Well, obviously, we all thought better than what they
Sam
were.
thought they were going to get 10 wins. So I guess
Yeah, I
that
did.
would be
We
his
not
worst.
didn't buy that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I looked at their coach and I was like, nah.
I thought they get like 3rd in their division.
They are 3rd in their division.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
they.
good. Well, I was right.
I,
As I mostly am.
I thought they
There
were
you
going to
go.
get last.
Yeah, we have.
Because I think the Colts have like 3 wins.
I thought Chargers were good.
So I remember one of your terrible takes, but
What?
do you remember any of
I
yours?
don't think I had any.
You definitely did.
The one.
I see. I don't.
The
You got to
one that I
let me know.
remember, and it cracked me up because you sent it to us through Instagram.
What?
It was Jarrett Stidham is better than Derek Carr.
Did he not play good in that game?
He did not win.
He still played 3 touchdowns.
He did not win a single.
He had
game.
3 touchdowns and over 300
Because
yards.
you literally just typed in, I think Stidham's better. And when I read it, I like heard your voice
And
say
then in the
it in my
game,
head.
in the actual game, he played better than I
He-
think Derek Carr has played all season.
That's not true.
What game did Derek Carr play where he got 3 touchdowns over 300 yards?
I think he did have a game where he did
I
that.
don't think he did this season.
He definitely had games where he won
Barely. Literally like what, 1? Maybe 2?
every single game the Raiders won. Was
Which was like 3.
which was I think it ended up being 6.
It ended up being 6.
What? Who the hell did they? Oh,
Last I checked,
Denver twice, I think.
6 is considerably higher than 0.
That might be also your worst take. The problem is you just keep shooting worst
don't
takes
think-
that we just.
No, fuck that. That's not a bad take. I'm sticking to that take. I do think to this day Jarrett Stidham is better than Derek Carr.
Okay.
Derek Carr's not a good quarterback.
Well, I know what your worst take for next season's going to be.
What's that?
I think Stidham's better. You're nothing if not
If
consistent.
it's against Derek Carr, then yes, I will always
my
believe
God.
that. He is not good.
It's not even arguing about if Derek Carr is good or not. You're flat out saying Jarrett Stidham,
It's better.
a journeyman quarterback.
Better than Derek Carr, yes.
Keen, that is a bad take, but that was totally logical, honestly. that he thought the Seahawks would lose all their
Oh, I
games.
thought so,
I did too. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to be terrible.
That was super logical.
That's it.
Who the fuck would have thought Geno Smith would have one good season and one good season only? No one thought that.
You're not going to resign him?
Fuck no. Send his ass back to third string because that's what he is.
He wasn't the issue with that team.
Another bad take.
Yeah.
Another
How
one.
was that a bad take? He had one good season.
You
That
know,
happens
it would-
every now and then.
This is a fun fact because they changed how the MVP voting.
Kyle
this year.
Orton had a good season. Come on.
But-
Not Kyle Orton. What was his name?
We're talking about.
Oh, this
Logan?
Kyle Orton. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Orton had a great season.
They
MVP style.
they changed how MVP voting works in the NFL this year.
Clearly.
They they have it so it works like the NBA now, where you pick,
Oh, yeah.
where you
The
pick
players
five.
vote.
And
Okay.
Kate Connor bringing
Yeah.
up all the stats. Carr had 2 games with 3 or more touchdowns, but he also had 2 picks that game.
Did he win any
Jared-
of them?
Well, Jared had some picks, but Jared,
Yes.
hey, Jared's what, year 3?
And we're not talking about that. You
I'm
flat out
just
said
saying.
he's better than Derek Carr when
He
he's
is, but you
literally
gotta give him
not.
a curve.
No, you don't. Not if he's better.
He's better.
You don't give curves to people who are better, Tommy. You give curves to people who are worse. That's why it's a curve.
He's younger.
Oh my lord. But anyway,
He's younger. You know, he's,
so they changed how the MVP voting
Right.
works. Geno Smith got an MVP vote before Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has still never gotten an MVP
he
vote.
does not deserve one.
in
You
his
remember at the beginning
career.
of this season, my thoughts of Russell Wilson are much different than
Yeah.
they are right now.
But he never got an MVP vote once throughout his career. Geno Smith is the starting quarterback for the Seahawks his first year. Gets
He
an
was
MVP
doing
vote.
his
I also want you to
exercises.
know,
Oh.
I didn't even see you. I saw through you.
I saw everyone looking at you. I'm like, is he okay?
Yeah.
I thought you were pulling a Cuba Gooding Jr. and Boys in the Hood, just swinging at the air.
Thank you. They won both those games.
You're hyper vigilant
better.
right now, Tommy. You're still looking for Karens.
Yeah, it freaked me out. I'm scarred. Well, he's
Yeah.
terrible. He's a terrible quarterback.
What would you give Jarrett Stidham, Sammy? Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Derek Carr's a D. I'm not saying he's an A.
Also, Gertz.
Hi.
Went to
We'll be honest
I
about
did-
his Raiders.
But I kind of got Sammy to
He
say
will not
something
be honest
slightly
about his
positive
Raiders.
about
Well, not-
Derek Carr. I hope not. He's a really nice
You
guy.
should. You really should. Good. He deserves to be
I will
burned.
say, if you want to talk about like, so if you were
No, he won't.
if you were to tell me, I put him actually in a similar camp. I'll put him in a
Fuck if he is.
I'll
I'm
put
not
him in
gonna be a
similar camp
fan
as Matt
anymore.
Stafford, where
Okay.
you not give him the tools for success
Yes.
a lot of the times for Derek Carr.
I think he's above average.
No, well,
I don't
Matt
think he's-
Stafford. To be fair, I think the Lions don't give anyone the tools for success
Until
Goff,
now.
Goff just dwells in trash.
Goff-
He likes it. He gets stronger in garbage.
Goff. I've heard
And
that.
the best player on that team in terms of likability isn't even the quarterback.
No, I agree with that.
It's everybody else around him.
It really
Sun
is
God
literally everyone
and Jamal
else.
Yeah.
And the coach.
Agreed.
and the coach.
Yeah, the coach is probably the face of that team, but Goff is right now. He's the second best quarterback in the
He
NFC.
got nominated
No,
as the
he's
man
not.
of the year.
Yeah.
Who's a
Relax.
better quarterback in the NFC?
Besides Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, second best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We don't talk about the NFC quarterback. We don't do that.
Brock
Because I was
Purdy.
looking at their.
Brock Purdy, yes.
I was looking at their
Brock Purdy.
stats and I was like, Jared Goff had a really good year.
He did all
Does
right.
if it don't
He really
translate
did
to
all right.
wins, then it don't matter.
They had a
They
winning
won-
record.
Yeah.
They did.
if it
they
don't
ended it as a winning
translate
record.
to wins,
I think once
then
they-
it
Didn't they beat
doesn't
you
matter.
guys?
No,
No, I don't think they played him.
no, we
I
did
hope they
play the Lions.
played.
We didn't lose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And I
Yeah,
want
so shut up.
let's say
Did
fired.
Dak play or was that a Cooper
Dak
game?
played. That was his
Really?
first game back.
Once they
Oh,
fired.
that's unfortunate.
Once the Lions fired their defensive coordinator, I think they finished like 9-2 after that or
Yeah,
something.
they
Like
did great.
Yeah, their defense was their
Cut the
issue.
fat. Yeah.
Not
So
Goff.
I'm sorry, Simon. That came off kind of aggressive. It's not me.
Be aggressive.
No,
that
you're
loco.
forgiven. You're forgiven.
I can't stop.
Loco and Goff come together.
Yeah.
I can just picture like Michaela opening the closet door, just canceling logos. TJ,
And a
I
torn
can't
up,
help it. It's,
torn up Jared Goff jersey. It's been like stabbed and ripped.
oh, you gotta let it go eventually, right?
No, I will say so this year. And it's just not because of anything Goff did. He's still a piece of crap. It's because
If I can cool a little bit on the Titans.
no, there's other
yeah.
players who are who got my more.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
can't sit here and be honest with you and say, "Oh, I'm disliked Goff more than I disliked Rodgers.
Right.
Or to an even higher extent, Russ.
Oh my God!
Russ
yeah.
became your Goff this year.
Fuck, man, I
Dude,
can't stand. Like I said, beginning of the season, I'm like, why does everybody hate Russ?
Yeah,
Like,
I was the same way.
Yeah, and by now I'm like, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
I wish him and that punk ass bitch Sean Payton nothing but failure.
I hope Sean
I
Payton.
hope it implodes.
Well, I want Sean Payton to like make his life miserable. That's what I think will
I
happen.
hope they make each other's lives miserable.
He's already working on that. He's
Yeah.
all your entourage band.
I want all the drama from that.
Your own
shit.
office gone.
Yeah.
Like you are just another player now.
You are terrible.
Yeah, because he would just say,
And yeah, he is a con man, Rakeem. It's fucking charity.
Yeah.
Charity. Yeah, right.
"Oh shit."
I'll get as aggressive as you want on what was your best take.
My best. Oh, I had so many. I'll let you go.
I can't think of a single one.
Yeah. Cincy being good
Oh,
and making it fall.
that's funny because my best take was Sensi being imposters and frauds.
They made it to the AFC Championship. We got robbed because they gave a team an extra play.
They lost.
They punted after that play, by the way.
yeah.
That's just the semantics.
They lost.
If they did
It's
it,
not semantics. It literally happened. It happened just the way he said it. God damn you. Fuck.
They still gave a team an extra play, which is just
and they punted.
unheard
They
of.
punted. They literally
didn't make a difference.
They punted that play away.
How about what if they didn't?
Then they punt earlier.
It's an extra play. It shouldn't happen. And they wanted them to win.
And if my aunt had stones, she'd be my uncle. What is this what if bullshit, Tommy? Not here to argue what if.
Cincy is a good team.
No, they're not.
And they will win a Super Bowl before it's all said and done.
They've got a good
And
quarterback.
this is why I say that.
This
Because
is
look,
literally their last year to win a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, it's done.
I don't think they.
It's over.
I don't think they can
think
bring
they
Joe
can do
Burrow
it.
back. Even if they do
they
bring Joe
shouldn't.
Burrow back,
He shouldn't stay there.
well, then this is
They
their
gotta lose
last year to
pieces.
win a Super Bowl. This
Yeah.
year
And I
coming
think
up.
they'll do it. I have a feeling. I can't fully go into that.
Yeah, no, why? Because they're bad.
They will make it deep into the playoffs again, I feel.
No, I'm.
Joe Burrow got the grit, man. You would love him.
I like Joe
You would
Burrow.
love him in Pittsburgh.
I like Joe Burrow. Yeah,
Maybe he'll go when he leaves.
Damn, the kid Connor watches our show because he says, "Best take: Trevor Lawrence cares about football."
Yeah.
Finally.
That's
It
another
took
one.
long enough.
That's another one of my really good takes.
Rakeen is saying Tennessee Titans not making the playoffs. I think you said something like that.
Oh, absolutely
That's
said
probably your
that.
best one.
Yeah.
How is that? No, that's hey, guess what, Gertz? The sky is blue. Like that's not. It's just what it is. They are a garbage, fraudulent ass organization.
They were 7-3 at one point.
And I knew they would win no more games.
They didn't win a single.
I told you
That's
they would
impressive.
win no more games.
It's impressive for a team
How?
to go 0-7.
Because they're garbage, and I'm the only. Have you ever seen the movie They Live? Am I the one wearing the glasses, and I can see these fuckers are aliens? Like, come on,
this
man.
season, in this case, I guess you were.
Last season too, I won a bet because of it.
Yeah, but
Because Ryan Tannehill, and lost games.
but I got the regular season right in that instance.
We didn't even bet on that.
I know we didn't.
We did not.
Shame on me. I
A
also
fraudulent team's gonna do that every so often.
I got Coach of the Year right that year too because I told you
That
Mike,
shouldn't count.
Mike
though.
Vrabel's going to win Coach of the Year that year. And he
They had no. Who else were they gonna pick?
Andy Reid.
He's gotten it before.
Mike
they were
Tomlin.
Gonna give it to a first time, and so they charity.
Mike Tomlin
It was
hasn't
a
gotten it
cha-
yet.
Really?
Mike Tomlin's
Ever?
never won Coach of the
That's
Year.
racism, though.
I agree.
Yeah, he should have got. He should have got the Vrabel guy. And
Shout out
every
this year for resurrecting that team to a winning season.
that's every year.
If they made the playoffs, yeah, I think he would have gotten it.
I know.
you don't think
Dayball
so?
wasn't not gonna get that.
I mean, they lost. They got blown out. They won their first.
They won
game,
their first one.
right.
It would have been him or Peterson because they both won playoff games, and they shouldn't have.
I mean, getting to the playoffs with Mitch Trubisky and a rookie at quarterback, I would have given it.
That's
a top one.
impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, doing it with a half-dead fucking Ben Roethlisberger is pretty impressive.
I agree. I like Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say my best take was just hitching my wagon to the Chiefs winning it all. I started
smart.
believing them. Yeah, I started.
I heard
believing them.
hitching his wagon, and you saw it. I was like,
I thought he was gonna say Vikings.
yeah, that's why I
I
had the
thought you
middle
were
finger.
too.
Well, no,
the Vikings were a letdown, but at least they beat Aaron
But
Rodgers in
who's
game
your
one.
team next season?
The Lions.
Lions. That's right. What's their thing? Do they have a thing?
Jamal Williams loves anime.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
hey. I was about to say, when's your birthday? That was a stupid question. I
The same day as yours.
know.
We're
I
all
want
in
to
the
give you
same
an
month.
Axel Foley Lions jacket. That's probably expensive though.
Here's the problem. Like
We should all chip in and give them.
I was about to say, before you all chip in.
Time out, Tommy. That took me 2 seconds because I was like, no, he's right. That's the dumbass question you do ask. Like, when's your birthday? That's a really.
To be fair, I didn't ask it.
Yeah, no, that's all I was going to insinuate it. I was like, damn, I kind of wish you did.
I'm not good with birthdays, people.
Even if it's on his exact
It's
same
true. I've
day.
forgotten mine like 4 years.
If it's any consolation, it's easy to remember. It's easy to remember most of ours because we're in the same month.
Yeah, like we're all lumped in together. When is yours? October?
Yeah, October 26th.
I
You're
totally
with
guessed
Sandy.
that shit.
Huh?
I totally guessed. You look like an October.
Damn,
kid.
everyone on the show is July or October because JJ's October too.
When is this one's?
October.
Really?
Is it October 21st? 24th. Got you.
So yours is 23rd?
26th.
Good God.
Yeah.
This is weird. This is a weird lumped in thing. Man.
No, it wasn't a bad good God.
Yeah, no, it's just like
And
it's bizarre.
JJ's like the 28th. 25th? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then yours is July what?
Not 9th. Sorry. It's work.
He forgot his own birthday.
No, I didn't forget my own birthday. It's like I'm 2 seconds behind.
Oh, my God. It's a delay.
Yeah, it's like I'm either only seeing in the future or the past. I'm not seeing.
He's lagging right now. His internet is lagging.
Like you don't really know where I'm at the
buffering.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
cool.
I can hear AOL noises when I look at you.
When is that flavor coming out?
Yeah, AOL.
For Loco AOL. What does that taste like?
See, the worst part about this shit is like it's like a drop. Like like a drop. It's like, and then once it hits, you're like, oh yeah, there I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you keep sucking that shit down every
He
time.
can't stop. He
Okay, this flavor.
can't stop, man.
He had some. It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It was fluorescent pink.
Yeah. So what?
Looked like antifreeze.
Antifreeze is blue.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Oh, that soap that's in the elementary school. From back in the day.
Actually,
That's what it looks. Watered down
That is the same
version of it. Yeah.
So what was your good take, TJ?
I
Best
really
take.
have one this year.
Damn.
Yeah, you did.
Because you were rough.
You said that Cowboys were gonna make the playoffs.
I said the Cowboys were going to make it pretty far in the playoffs, and they did.
They did.
Yeah, they got
No.
playoff win.
That wasn't a bad take. I said to be frank, my bold take of the season was they were going to make it to the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, but second round's not that bad.
Yeah.
I also feel like I supported a lot of the up and coming quarter. Like I was I was right on the Rush train. I was right on the Purdy train.
Yeah.
Like I was pretty early on a lot of the quarterbacks that I felt pretty strongly about.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck all that. Me starting off the season hating the Colts. I knew that shit wasn't gonna work.
You did.
Yeah.
You
I knew
really
that shit was
did.
gonna
The
work.
rest
from
of us were
jump.
You're
like,
the
they're gonna be
only
really
one.
good, and you were like, nah. Fuck that, Ryan.
And guess what happened? Fuck
All the Colts fans said the same thing. Yeah.
I don't think Matt Ryan has a job next year.
What is he still? He hasn't retired yet.
He's not going.
No.
He doesn't want to retire the same year as Brady. No one does.
JJ didn't give a fuck.
He retired before Brady
Oh,
did.
that's true.
Chad
That's gonna be a
Henne
hell of a
did.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad Henne was like, yeah, I'm done.
But he said, I got a ring.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one.
He's
That's all
got
I
two.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's out.
That'd be awesome. It's like, and our latest Hall of Fame member, Chad Henne.
Like,
Tom Brady's just like, oh.
Fitzy's got to make something, right?
Huh?
Fitzy's got to do something. You
No,
got to put
so,
Fitzy in the hall for
I
something.
have been a firm believer that, look, I get it. With a lot of the quarterbacks who are just, I understand.
Yeah.
No one is like Fitzmagic.
I think it's like two teams he hadn't played for.
Like, no one's like Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He was the universal everyman, and they took him out on his best fucking playing of his life. And it still makes me mad.
He never made the All Pro. He can't. He by the rules right now cannot get into the.
Brock Purdy's it, and Mighty Mike White made it technically to the hall. They put him in one of those categories in like a room.
They're not. They haven't made it to the Hall yet.
No,
You don't
they
even
have.
have
Oh, you mean like
But the
their
records that
their
they
names on a
broke.
plaque somewhere? That's
no, they
what you
put
mean.
their jersey and a name on the plaque. But yeah,
And you didn't even have to add a yet there.
they don't have. Yeah, no, it's
They're
no
not
bust of them, but it's like they broke this record. So here's a jersey and the story of
Oh.
that. It changes every few years. But no one else has been on this many NFL teams. Like that deserves
There's probably
something.
some kicker that's been on more teams.
Also,
Oh no, that doesn't count. He's a quarterback.
That's also typically not a sign of success.
What?
Being on a bunch of teams throughout your career.
Now-
that's
The ultimate journeyman.
In Fitzpatrick's defense,
Yeah.
they took him out when he was doing good.
yeah. Yes, they did.
He left at the height of his game.
Yeah.
They clipped his wings.
Yeah. Now he's on Amazon.
Dressing like a damn fool.
Actually,
I love him.
funny note. I think Sam said this, but it didn't hit my head. We obviously know the quarterback that's been on the most teams. He started for the 49ers in the NFC Championship game.
Really?
Well, not started, but yeah.
He came in.
What's his name?
Josh Johnson.
How many teams has he been on?
Dude, the list was long as fuck.
How many teams are there in the NFL?
Back there, I got
32.
Yeah.
I think he was on 36 teams.
So Josh Johnson's on all those.
He was on the Texans, I remember
Bengals
that.
twice.
Probably on an XFL
The
team.
Jets
Oh,
twice.
had to be.
That means they brought you back. That's confusing.
Was he on the XFL team?
Yeah, he was on XFL and.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I thought that name looked familiar.
Oh man. Well, it's also just like
The
most,
Washington Defenders, I think he was.
like, Josh Johnson. That's like John Doe, pretty
Yeah.
much.
way to get lost in the
That's
shuffle.
the most innocuous name.
Dude, look how long that looks.
Oh my
Oh
god.
dear God, that's all of them.
Dude, there are presidents with shorter Wikipedia pages.
Oh,
Good lord.
shit. For a dude with such a mundane name.
Yeah, Josh Johnson,
Jeez.
future president of the United States.
He's one of the forgotten ones.
Yeah. It's up there with James A. Garfield and
I hate this. I feel like Joe Biden's going to be one of the forgotten ones.
Not the greatest, but he's not doing that bad.
No. I don't mean job wise. I mean just in general. Like it just Joe
Trump
Biden. Who's gonna
was a
remember
hard
that?
act to follow.
I think he'll be mostly remembered for
Yeah, for being the
beating-
guy after.
for beating Trump. Yeah,
Yeah.
keeping Trump to one
That's
term.
about it.
I think that's the best thing he's done as
He's
president.
running-
It's probably his biggest accomplishment.
Yeah.
He's running this year. We'll see how that goes.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Well, before we get into really sour bad news, we're actually not going to cover that probably. The last time we did the power rankings, this is what they look like.
Going into next season now.
So this is the way too early. How do you think things are shaking out for next year, kind of thing?
Okay, we start from the bottom and work our way up.
So
Well, I will
was
go
this
ahead
list?
and do the top.
No.
No. The only reason I'm saying, like, just to make it easy for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think what if we're going into next year? I was gonna say if it was this season, then whoever made it to playoffs probably
Right.
would be higher.
So we're going top down.
Oh, this. I think we had a more recent one than this
No, this is
No, that was
This is
it.
the most recent one.
Oh,
really?
When I
Yeah.
looked at it, yeah.
because I remember we bumped a few of those teams up. Like we bumped the Lions and the Steelers up because they were pretty good.
Oh, you're right.
We did.
Yeah, this is like our second to last one, I think.
Let me see if I can find the most recent.
And we definitely bumped the Bengals up.
Yes, we did.
pretty sure the Cowboys went
Yeah.
down.
No, the Cowboys didn't go down. They were
Yeah,
on
no,
the-
they stay with
No, I
it.
meant down in the same division
Oh,
because they're
okay.
above the 49ers.
Yeah, we
That's
had Bengals and see.
I found it.
Oh,
You know what, guys? We're gonna go do a quick commercial, and then when we come back, we'll do our power rankings.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh my God, it's been hijacked. Welcome everybody to the Manscaped ad. Did you know that over 4 million people trust their nether regions to Manscaped? Now, here's the thing, folks. I've talked about Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0 to shave your body, the Weed Whacker for your nose, and all the other accessories and scents and delicious moisturizers that you can put on your body. But if you look at my face and you go, man, Sam, your beard's looking awfully nice these days, you can have that for yourself. Just use the Manscaped Beard Hedger. The Beard Hedger is the newest in facial cleanliness technology, and you can have it for 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping. I know you missed Valentine's Day. You were looking all scraggly. You were sitting all alone. Well, guess what? If you got facial hair and you want to look nice and pretty and get back on your game, Stella, get your groove back, the Beard Hedger will do it for you. I like the zoom wheel. You click it back and forth and it adjusts, and you can do a nice little fade on yourself. It's really good. This is now my primary one. It immediately became my primary one. My old razor. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if you're supposed to give them away or throw them away. There's batteries in them. It's very bad for you. But this right here, I'm not even making it up. This is the primary thing to get. So if you want to look clean, if you want to look good, if you want to do all those things, you can use coupon code MEX20. That's MEX20. That's MEX20. And you can get 20% off and free shipping off your entire Manscaped order. That's 20% off and free shipping. And if you watched last episode, there's a subscription service. You can get a rotation of all sorts of different delightful treats. If you go on manscaped.com, you can check it out there. That's all. We'll be right back to the show, but not before you go to manscaped.com. I can tell. You got to switch browsers real quick or open a new tab. Manscaped.com. Okay, I think you've done it by now. All right, I think you're good. All right, get the Manscaped. Get it. We'll be right back. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. I found out that we've done power rankings 4 times. The first time that we did power rankings, and this is how wrong we were. We've had the Bills as the number 1 team to beat, and the Rams as the number 2 team to beat.
Yikes.
The Packers were in the number 1.
The Packers were at 5.
Yeah.
I remember
Is this the
arguing
first
against
one?
that.
What?
It's the very first one.
The very, very first
Oh,
one. The
good
Buccaneers
God.
were number 3.
Oh,
The Bengals were number 4. And the Chiefs were number 5. And then Green Bay number 6.
I think Bengals at number 4 still holds. Technically.
No.
It's
We'll
an
find
AFC championship. It's 4 teams that make it to the conference championship.
Absolutely not.
From a statistical perspective, I get it.
Technically 4, yeah.
But when I use it for an argument later, I don't want to hear nothing.
But
Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going down with my teeth like a pit bull.
Oh, no.
They staying where they are.
but in December, this was the power rankings we
Don't
came
you
up
dare.
with. So we had the Eagles at number 1. Not the worst take. The Bills
Yeah.
might have been a little.
Yeah.
People are really hating on the Bills right now, thinking they've fallen off the top 5 for the most
Oh,
part.
absolutely.
I think they have. Yeah.
you can't win for your ill teammate that died on the field. You are kind of useless.
Yeah.
I've lost respect for them.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and start with last year. I mean, last year was December.
Mm-hmm.
We said the Texans were the worst team.
That is not going to be true come next season.
So, okay.
How does this work?
Let's. Fuck.
These are the way too early pre-draft rankings.
So this is-
Pre-draft rankings.
So
Okay.
we're thinking past draft, past free
Not ending of
agency.
season, what we see as potential.
Okay, so all hypothetical.
So you
How will they be next year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only issue that you will face with making us the Texans an argument is you don't know if you're going to get Bryce Young.
We don't need him.
Oh, what?
I think
It would be nice to have him, but
your organization would literally disagree with you on that.
no, I would love to have him. I think they do need him, but if they don't
You
have, I
legitimately
think they
need
have
a
a plan.
quarterback.
Yeah, I think they
Can
have
I
a
set the
plan
stage
otherwise.
for you real
Yes.
quick? So checking. Now,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the bet's already in play. So I made a bet with Tom, and I should just stop making bets. Made a bet with Tommy. I said, man, these Texans ain't gonna get more than 4 wins next
Yeah.
year.
Damn, you set the bar low.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were gonna be trash, and then they made all the fucking right moves in an offseason you can, aka correcting their coaching, going with a good coach and a black coach,
Good
and I can't
staff.
hate on that.
Yeah.
They also have a great draft pick.
They got
And
pieces
they have the pieces set in place
to build
execute
around.
off.
Yeah.
Off of strictly potential.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking pretty.
In
Now-
a shitty division.
Now, what I would say still is
Yeah.
historically they've had this before.
They have not
Fucked it up.
had this before.
They still fucked this up.
No, we've never had a coach like this.
No. I'm not saying a coach like
Oh,
that.
top pick.
Yeah, top pick like.
Well, I mean,
Then the guy.
So-
Deshaun was not their fault.
yeah, he played well.
Yes.
He's just a shitty human being.
Yes.
But yeah.
I mean, I think was it his season before he got out? Like it wasn't that great. He had one season where.
Well, no. His individual season was good. The team was. He only
Right.
won 4 games, but
Yeah.
he was balling out, which is weird.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you get Bill O'Brien GM duties.
But what
Yeah.
I will say, like genuinely speaking, it was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Damn, put me in a fuck spot because they started to do things that made logical sense.
It's weird for us too.
I think they get 5 wins just to spite you.
What was my bet? 6.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they'll win 6 games next
Well,
season.
let's start with.
I will bet
something-
anyone. Anybody?
No.
No one.
I'm already doomed.
Okay.
But I'll start with an easy one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the worst team next year is the Bears.
I do want to. I wanted to know who you thought would be the shittiest team next year.
It's the team with the number 1 draft
Yep,
pick.
I'm gonna go Bears also because Justin Fields is not good.
It's not even that Justin Fields is not good. Like I think he's okay.
He's not.
I think that they legitimately don't fix all the problems that they need to address and are still going to be bad. They're going to be in the worst shape.
They're gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah, they're gonna be bad.
I don't know if I'd say worse, but they could be.
It's
What if they
the
take
I
a
would say it's the
quarterback? They
Bears
could.
or the Falcons.
I was gonna say the Bucks have a strong chance to be the
Yes,
worst
I was
team.
gonna say that too.
Yeah, but the Bears is a good pick. I think they should trade Justin Fields.
Who wants them?
Somebody will take him.
God, I
Falcons will
don't.
take him.
The Jets would take him.
Jets would take him.
Dude,
I don't know
if the Jets
where
would take them.
all these Justin
I could see the
Fields.
Falcons taking them.
I don't know where all these Justin Fields stands came from all of a sudden.
Oh,
Like,
it's the same place the Trey Lance stands came from.
yeah, it's like he hasn't
Like
done
Texans
anything.
need to trade for Trey Lance. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Trey Lance. He needs to go to the XFL where he belongs
He hasn't.
because he's not good.
Justin Fields hasn't done anything, and he doesn't
He's
eat meat.
a fucking Ohio State quarterback. That's why I'm leery on CJ Stroud. Like, they don't have a great track record there when it comes to quarterbacks. They simplify
Okay, so
that offense.
This is where I'm starting off right now, and you guys can fuck around and tell me
Yeah.
where it's right. So I would say these teams are the bottom tier. Where they fall
So bottom starting from the right.
from the Cardinals down. Those are the ones that I'm sure of are going to be shit next year.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm a little confused on the Bucks is the only reason is we don't know their quarterback situation.
No.
No
But-
one knows.
But looking for your quarterback is never a good position to be in.
No.
What is their? Oh shit! They made the playoffs.
And they don't have a good coach.
They do not.
I hate saying that because Todd Bowles is a great
He's a
defensive
great
coordinator.
defensive. I mean, that means nothing.
I
That
mean,
means
what
he's
did-
good at that.
Gertz,
but
you
the head
don't
coach is a whole
think
different
a
job.
black coach can be successful?
He's like Lovey
I think-
Smith 2.0. Like, no,
I
they
think
all
a black
old
coach
coaches
can be
need to
very
go.
successful. Mike Tomlin.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn it! That can never be used against you.
We need,
Yeah.
so we need D'Amico to do well. We
Yeah.
need, we need more of that.
Yeah. But yeah, because we've seen Todd Bowles as a head coach before this year, and he wasn't good then either,
Yeah.
which
I
is a
think-
bummer.
Didn't he take the Cardinals to a Super Bowl?
No. As a head coach?
I thought he did.
I don't think he did.
No.
He was a
What
coordinator.
Yeah.
what I actually would hope would happen is Bruce Arians is like, oh, Tom Brady's gone.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the chat. Yeah, fuck Will Levis. He's a failure. He will be Mitch Trubisky 2.0. And if we draft him, I might be out. I'm still not all the way in. I'm like 80% in. It depends on
mostly
this
in.
draft. It's mostly, it could go away instantly if they fuck this up. If they get a Will Levis or a fucking Derek Carr, I might be leaving.
Are you going to go back to the Steelers wagon?
No, I think I'm off those guys there. I don't feel welcome there.
He was. You are not. You can't be rooting for the Bengals and trying to hop on our
They're a
bandwagon.
good team.
Fuck you.
Funnily enough, as if Google heard me say it, there was an article that came out, I believe, yesterday, where the Bucks might be eyeing Jimmy G. So,
Mm.
I don't think that's a good
Who?
fit, but
The Bucks?
Yeah.
I don't see that as a
I
good
don't think
fit.
that is a good fit. But actually, if Jimmy G were to be forced anywhere else, Florida would be a move.
I'm just looking up Todd Bowles. You're right. He was a coordinator for the Cardinals. He was the head coach for the Jets. That's what I was
Yeah,
remembering.
he failed at that.
He was.
That was when I think
24 and
Geno got
40.
punched.
Yes.
Yes. That was under Todd Bowles' watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this team's going to be terrible. You can put them dead last.
Yeah.
Worse than the Browns?
Yeah.
I mean, worse than the Bears.
The Browns are going to win some more games.
No,
than
I'm
they
sorry.
won.
Worse than the Bears.
No,
Oh,
no,
nah,
no,
Bears still the worst.
Bears
no.
are pretty-
Fields
I
is
like how-
vegan.
That first
I
three,
keep saying that. I want my quarterback to eat meat.
he needs to eat meat.
Even Tom Brady eats meat. I had to look it up to check, but he does.
protein. No fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fields' bones are weak.
Yeah, he's just not good. He can't throw a football. He runs all over the place.
He's
and
a
not
great-
that good at that.
He's a great athlete. He's not a very good
Phenomenal
quarterback.
athlete, not a good
Damn,
quarterback.
it's still the AFC South.
The
in
three,
this bottom.
those first three okay.
Yeah,
I feel.
the Cardinals are gonna be really bad.
This-
Cardinals are going to be bad.
Yeah.
I think they should be.
I
there.
feel like the Cardinals will be worse than the Panthers. Not that that's a huge stretch to say.
No. I won't let it happen just because of the Steve Wilkes situation.
I think Panthers will be. I mean, Frank Reich has a nice crew going on.
Yeah, but Frank
He's
Reich
capable.
did not have a great season this season.
Look, he didn't have quarterbacks, which they still don't have.
I cannot trust Frank Reich because he brought in Carson Wentz.
It's one bad decision,
And
man.
Matt Ryan.
That one will do it.
I think the Carson Wentz one, I
he
don't
can
know.
get a pack because he knew him back when he was actually a winning quarterback.
I will give you this, Tommy. I think the Colts are going to be worse than your.
Do you? Because I don't. They're going to be better.
Who's their head coach?
I think we'll be better. Shane
It's the
Steichen.
defensive coordinator.
No, the offensive
Oh.
coordinator.
Defensive coordinator went to the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah.
But that scares me, him with Indy. I don't like that.
So you think the Colts are
He's
going to be
good.
better than the Texans?
I think they're going to be about what and what. I think about six wins for one, 7 wins for the other is what I think. And I don't know which way that's going
both
to
those
go.
teams, do you think they still belong in D?
No, I mean, what?
Well, I think
does the
6
next-
wins belongs in D, honestly.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
6 wins.
High up
Good.
there, though. Yeah.
I think the Broncos will be better. I don't know about
I
the
don't.
Rams. The Rams are pretty I think
No, the Rams are going to be bad. You need
Yeah, I
to put them
know.
back there with like the Falcons.
I was gonna say I don't think they're.
I
Gonna
don't
be very
see how
good
they
either.
can be good.
Did they lose? Are they losing any other? I know they're in cap hell
Everyone's-
and have no draft
It
picks.
seems like no one cares.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know what Matt Stafford is anymore. I don't know if he can move his arms.
Right. Like,
And Aaron Donald doesn't really care anymore. It's probably like his last season, I'm thinking.
the only time I hear people mention Matt Stafford is asking if he's going to retire or not.
Ask if McVay's going to retire.
Yeah.
Asking everyone on that team if they're going to retire.
37
They're asking Aaron Donald, are you going to retire? Like, literally.
isn't
I
it-
don't like that.
But
the only
McVay's
thing
got
that I'll
money.
say in their
Yeah,
defense is, isn't this the same exact team that won the Super Bowl 2 years ago? Like, they didn't lose anybody.
Yeah, but look at those players 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's like a whole
I would
different
take
thing.
the 2-year younger version of those players is way better
I don't
than
know
their current
what
than
Cooper,
their current form.
it's at the point with this crew. I don't know what Cooper Cup's contract situation is, but I try to move to a different team.
I would, too, if I
like,
was
'cause
Cooper Kupp.
I don't see them getting good soon.
Come to the
And
Steelers,
anytime.
Cooper Cup.
Because they fucking mortgage their entire future
Yeah, they
for a Super Bowl. Fuck them picks.
yeah.
And that will
Alright.
put you in hell for a lot of
So
seasons.
what? Put them behind the Panthers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say yes.
I think the
I don't
Cardinals.
think
I think
well,
the Cardinals might be worse than
Yeah, I think-
both
yeah.
those teams, though.
I think you should put the Cardinals behind LA.
yeah.
Okay.
I
And the
agree.
Saints, I don't know what the Saints are going to be.
Man, the Broncos are just getting a lot of goodwill off of Sean Payton.
No, I don't think they're going to be that good.
I think they'll be
They're still in D tier.
I think they'll be better than
They'll be
D.
better. No.
I think they'll be in C.
I-
No, we keeping them in D.
I do
Keep it-
not.
what?
They
Come
deserve.
on.
They are not going to be better.
No, time out. Look,
How many wins
I'm
they get this year?
going to give you, Dak, how much shit you want to say. I know that you're getting ready for it,
He ain't giving you Russ.
Facts are stubborn things.
but I'm not
TJ.
going to give you Russ.
Russ is broken. There's no
Russ is like
fixing
shit.
Russell Wilson.
Here's my issue when it
And
comes
he's
to the
the
Broncos.
same-
Saying he might be in C.
He's
No.
the same.
So
Fuck
here's my,
no.
here's my
Did you
issue
see
when it
those
comes to the
soulless
Broncos.
eyes? Did you see those soulless eyes?
Those Super Bowl winning soulless eyes.
He won one.
So here's my issue when it
And
comes to the
lost
Broncos.
another one.
Yeah, he did.
The Raiders beat them twice. They still have to play Patrick Mahomes twice,
Yes.
and Justin Herbert is still. their
They'll
team's
get him at
getting
least
better.
once. Yeah. With their weird ass
That's at
team.
least 5
I would-
losses.
Losses right
But
there.
Sean Payton's going to be running that offense.
That means jack shit when your quarterback is Russell fucking Wilson.
What was-
He is no Drew Brees.
What is the? What was,
It's no fixing him, Gertz.
What was the Broncos' record at the end? Did they have 5 wins?
You can't fix shattered. Like it's just you can't fix a million
What
pieces.
is shattered?
I'm
His
just asking how many wins they had.
Everything.
Did they have
He doesn't
5
have a heart
when
to
it was over?
shatter.
I thought they had 5 wins when it was all. I think they were 5 and
They're
12.
like 5.
Yeah, I think they could get up to 6 or 7.
Still D.
They were 5 and 12.
That's what I
It's
thought.
still D.
We just said 6 or 7 was like C tier.
No.
We just said that.
No, we didn't.
That's not a team.
Look,
No, hold on. I need you to see.
I thought that was from like a.
turn it the other way
Look.
so you can zoom in really close.
You want to
on
hear
his
something?
eyes.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was Russell Wilson. I thought it was like a picture from like a sex offenders registry. My bad.
Oh,
You're not getting 6 wins out. I think 5. I think they go 5 wins.
You think they
again.
stay where they're at?
Yeah.
Did you hear that they might hire Rex Ryan as their defensive coordinator?
I mean, means nothing. Like, yeah, they had a good defense last season. How'd that do for them when their offense can't do anything?
Oh
The
my
Seahawks.
Oh, no.
Do you see those eyes?
Terrifying.
Chad, you see those eyes? Those are not eyes
let
of
me
a winner.
clear.
Those are not eyes.
I'm not saying they're gonna be better because of him. I think they have a much better coach. There's a huge gap
That
between
is an offensive guy.
yeah.
Like you run offense with Russell Wilson.
By hiding him.
Yeah.
You better get some hella running backs, a
I'll put
whole
them at the bottom
stable.
of C.
I think bottom of C is fair. I think
They better. Do they have any equity to trade up? No, fuck that shit. Fuck that. No. Hell no, because that would mean they win more than 7 games. And no, they're not. No, because you put the Texans down, then I said they would win 7 games.
You said 6.
6 or 7. Then you have to put the Colts up there.
No, No. I want the Broncos in C, dude. Wanna know why? I want to see this bridge come crashing down.
I feel like I'm saying they're gonna be good.
Right now,
I'm very much against this.
You might be saying logical things, but I just hear Russell Wilson dick.
Can you put it? That's all I can see.
Yeah.
Can you put a note in there that says Tommy was against this?
Oh no, TJ was also against this. He's doing it for reasons.
So this is on you. You want them there.
I think that they could be at the bottom of C.
How many wins do you think?
I think 7, maybe.
No, he says
depends
8.
on the record.
He thinks they're going to the
You
championship.
think they would have to win 8 if they're in C?
I think they can win 7.
I think that's fair.
So we're moving 7 to C now?
Sure.
Move the Colts up.
Deadass, dude, I have been drinking 4 Locos.
Either the
and
Colts or
my
the
eyes have
Texans.
more life in them than Russell Wilson.
That's because you're mad right now.
No,
No.
because he's a human being.
Let me just double check with you guys. Is there any team in D that you think can win 7?
No.
I don't think any of those teams can win 7.
I do.
Which
Ew.
one?
The
Either
Texans.
the Colts or the Texans.
Stop.
Or both.
Thank you. Oh, how the turntables. You're gonna have a
7 games?
7 wins.
Oh, we got it on camera, folks.
We
Why do you
reaffirmed
do
it.
this to
Yay.
yourself every single time?
Yay.
And you do. Yeah, start, Marcos, you're the bookkeeper.
All right.
And you do realize that teams who lose get easier schedules coming in, right?
Yes,
Make
the
that
Broncos should
way.
have an easy schedule.
That means nothing. When your quarterback is Russell Wilson.
Go back.
Is this your full journal of magical notes?
I mean, it's just
Perfect.
whatever we topic
Thank
of.
you.
Yeah.
7 wins, TJ Mark.
Also, I think the Browns should be down in D.
What? No, I wish they would be, but I think they're going to win enough games to be in
I just
C.
think that team has no heart.
Oh, they don't, but they'll still.
I think they can pull
Fuck.
us 7 wins.
They'll
I would
fuck
actually.
up and win 7.
I would probably
games.
put the Browns behind the Broncos. Probably about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Really? Russell Wilson.
Against who?
Deshaun Watson played terribly last year.
No,
You
he's
realize
yeah,
that.
he's not good. He's gonna get
He
better.
was worse than Russ.
He's gonna be better next season, and unfortunately, than he was this season. But like, no, Russ is just done. Russ is cooked.
Said the same thing about Geno, who got an MVP vote.
Dude,
thought
I did
he
not
was
say
out
the
of
same
league.
thing about
He was there.
Geno.
So I didn't. No, I didn't either.
I
I
said
didn't think he was still there.
he wrote, so we might write kind of side of sign with him. Right back. I sounded that confused just to be like him.
Did you hear that?
That's the
Tom?
reason he got punched by his own teammate.
They wrote him off, but you know what he didn't do?
Right
Make
back.
it
Right back.
win a playoff game.
Got an MVP vote.
Dude, I tried to make
Jesus
that. I tried to make that sound as confusing as possible, and it still made more sense.
Yeah.
Well, since what he said, yeah.
What he said made emotional sense.
Nah,
I get
Well,
it.
fuck that.
It's snappy.
Patriots. I'm gonna put below all these teams.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
know what's happening with that.
They got Bill O'Brien now. They're
As
they're
long
not
as their
doing
coaching staff
bullshit.
hasn't
The Patriot way is
defensive
fucked.
head for their offensive coordinator.
No, they didn't.
No, that Bill
Matt
O'Brien's
Patricia's
OC
fired.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
O'Brien's
So
the
much
OC
better.
now.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's. I love how you had that job initially, like in 2004,
Yeah.
and it's 2023, and you end up right back there.
Yeah.
You know who deserves that? Bill fucking O'Brien, and I hope he fails, which he will.
I don't see any of these teams moving.
Why
Maybe.
are the Raiders there?
Where else would they be?
I don't
Indeed. Who's their quarterback? They don't have a quarterback. And they have a
Well, they
horrendous
have Bruce
coach.
Adams.
they've got
Yeah, they had him last year, and he didn't do
Tommy.
shit then.
they got someone better than Derek Carr, Jarrett Stidham.
They're not going to utilize him properly.
That's why
They don't deserve a Jarrett Stidham. Who are they going to get?
I think
He's not good. He's an Ohio
Now-
State quarterback.
now,
But I can
am-
see him there. I
I'm
hope he
kinda in
goes
between.
there.
Yeah.
He's not going to make you
I'm
guys
between
win.
two.
Because I
You're
get
right.
the potential perspective.
They're not, what do you
But damn, they
realistically
lost
see
to
them
Jeff
doing?
Saturday.
Yeah, their coach sucks.
The coach is
And we
horrendous.
don't like that coach.
And they don't even have that mediocre ass quarterback anymore.
According
they
to
have
you,
nothing.
they have someone better.
They're not gonna put him in. They're failing already. If you had Jarrett Stidham, I'd be like, yes, keep them in C. But they're not gonna start him. Yeah, you have to. I'm going to leave if you don't drop them. Hell no, you don't put them in front of the Texans. You put them right by L.A., where L.A. is. That is going to be a horrible team. And the fact you think they're not makes me question your football acumen.
I think, can we go
To be
back?
fair, all of us in this room are better than most analysts.
Okay.
They're-
We are. It's very true.
Actually,
Especially lately. They
y'all
just
think we're
say
joking.
shit lately.
Statistically, we actually are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Steelers should be up in B. I think they're going to be better.
If B is the
No,
middle,
fuck
I would
that.
put
No.
them. If B is
Let's talk about this.
Because-
we can't just have because my Texans would be up in C. So no,
You don't have a quarterback.
favorites.
You don't have a coach as good as Mike Tomlin. You don't have a quarterback as good as Kenny Pickett.
I think Davis Mills and Kenny Pickett about what and what. Kenny Pickett's not good.
They're
Kenny
literally
Pickett
not.
has teeny tiny hands.
You don't have a receiver as good as Pickens.
That one I get.
Yeah, and you don't have a coach as good as Mike Tomlin. The Steelers.
As of yet.
The
And you
Steelers.
don't have a defender
Yeah.
as good as TJ Watt.
That's true. Also,
True. We had
the Steelers are better than the Texans in every category. Right
yeah,
now.
I didn't say they weren't.
You did.
No.
You said.
I said they should be in C.
You said they should. You said that you were
You
comparing
tried to
two
move
teams.
them up.
How about
I think they
how
should be
about
in B.
this?
I think it should be in
Before
B.
we talk about
No.
the Steelers,
That's crazy. That means they win like
we should
9
move
games.
some teams down
just
to.
did that.
We should move some
And I think
teams
it's
down to
8
C.
games.
I'm gonna-
Actually, you're
I'm
right.
gonna
Yeah, no,
nominate-
he's right. Can't put them there.
I'm
They're
going to
not going to
nominate the
lose.
Commanders,
Yes.
the Titans.
Yes.
Well,
Agree.
what are we doing here, man?
Bumping
Why
teams
would the
down.
Commanders be? They should be in D. They ain't got Heineke anymore. Who do they have?
That's actually a good point. He's actually.
You're-
Guess who still is on the roster? Carson Wentz.
Oh, is he still there?
Yes, he's still there. So
he's-
Yeah, all right, you're right.
yeah, they need to be at the bottom.
I'll put.
They're making real weird decisions. No,
Just ahead of the Texans.
no, don't you
Just ahead
dare!
of the Texans.
Don't you dare!
still got-
Right there.
They
That's
still
fine.
got Ron Rivera. He's a good coach.
He didn't know that his team got eliminated from the playoff.
He lives in
contention.
the moment.
No, fuck that. He should have been fired right then and there. God damn it.
I would put.
Unfortunately, I actually agree with Tommy. If you don't know,
Yeah, I know.
Where's
That's
Heineke's
ridiculous.
floating around? Like somebody's got to get that kid.
You think the Texans might get him?
I'll be okay with that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
I'd actually probably put the Titans even.
No, they need to be in D.
No, I'm not putting them.
How not? Who's that quarterback?
They still have a coach that can figure
That's
shit
shit. He is shit. He is utter shit. He just hired Tim Kelly as his offensive
I'm not- y'all feel
coordinator.
that nigga came from the soul. Yeah, like that came from
He
the
is not
soul.
good.
He is coach of the year.
Ask AJ Brown if he's a good coach. He
Who just lost the Super Bowl?
just went to a Super Bowl.
Just lost. It has nothing to show for it. Fuck out of here. Mike Vrabel's
Did
won.
better than the Titans.
Mike Vrabel's won Super Bowls as a player, don't you know?
Who gives a flying fuck?
AJ Brown should.
Oh, he's gonna win one.
Mike
eventually.
Vrabel has achieved.
AJ Brown will win one before Mike Vrabel does as a coach. How about that?
Mike Vrabel's achieved more.
There's really no football school for a while.
He literally has.
Texans offensive coordinator for a year.
Yeah.
That's not an achievement.
Seeing these guys bicker
those
makes my
rings.
heart warm.
It's on a Belichick
One
team.
of them loves Cocaine Bear and one of them hates it.
No, I think we'll be.
No, I think that's be the one
think
thing that
it's a
brings us
universal-
I think
together.
we'll both love it.
Yeah. I think that would be,
To go back to this, I mean, I would kind of leave it and then
I
just
really
start
don't know why
arranging.
Washington's so
Yeah.
high up there.
I think eventually.
And the high at T and D,
They should be really far back. Like
or where?
Carson Wentz is there as of
Where?
now.
they're gonna let go
Keep
of Carson
going.
Wentz. They'll release him.
I don't know why the Saints are that far back.
They're gonna.
Because
They
they
should
have
be a
no
little
one in
higher.
there in negative
No,
50.
actually, no. Time out. Put the Saints
Yeah,
at
Saints should be a
least
little high.
behind the Panthers. Not
Yes.
for any other statistical reason other than Taysom Hill loves football.
That's true.
It does. They find ways to win a few games.
They have someone on that team who loves football more than football loves football.
That's
so
very
come on.
true. He ain't lying.
Okay. Any issue with anything in D? C or D?
Titans.
I mean, I think we should move the Steelers up to B, but because they won 9
I'm
games.
okay with that.
They won.
okay with
I
that.
agree with
They
that.
won 9 games
Titans
this
should
year,
go down.
and I think they're
Because
better.
you need to tell me how the fucking Titans are going to win more.
We
than
can't have any more in D tier. You need to stop it.
No, you got it. No, because more should be raised up.
They'll draft.
If you want to drop the Titans down, you have to raise someone up, and it's not
The
the,
Colts.
Texans.
Raise the
Hell
Colts
no!
up.
Hell no!
They have a good coach.
Titans are better than the Colts.
I think the Colts are going to. I mean, all they need.
Shit.
you still
You
have
can't
Derrick
be
Henry.
judging teams on one bad decision, man.
You still have Derrick
It's
Henry.
not one. It
Derrick
was
Henry's
two.
done.
And their owner. Pick Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
For a time. It was fun. You can't lie. It was fun.
I mean, yeah.
You knew it was, there you
We're
go.
not Colts fans.
He got you talking about him. You weren't going to talk about him otherwise.
This isn't a tier for
And
how
then
fun
he
they are.
hired.
It's a tier for how good they are.
No, he hired a great coach. That was a good coaching hire.
How come you're the only one here who ain't drinking alcohol?
This is my
and you make
fucking
a million
rivals.
cents?
Yeah.
These are my rivals, and I'm saying this.
Oh.
That's going to be a good fucking team.
Well, the
I'm telling
Titans,
you.
the
Say I'm
Titans
fun
are
for local.
your
It's
rival,
you.
and you're not giving them any
They
credit.
don't deserve
How many
to be a
wins are the
rival.
Colts going to have next season?
I said it's like 7. I think they're going to have 7 wins.
That's
I think they have more wins than the Texans
who's
do.
their quarterback?
Piss poor.
They're going to draft. They might go up and get Bryce. They're talking about it. They're going to fix that shit. And that squad was just banged up like a son of a bitch.
Their offensive line is old as shit.
The offensive line needs work.
It's overcompensated.
It is.
To quote Troy Aikman.
But they got a guy who knows how to fix problems like that. This is a guy who made Jalen Hurts work.
I think
Like, he
Jalen
can
Hurts
do-
made Jalen Hurts work.
No, Jalen Hurts was second string. He became what he is. Hell, he gives that coach credit for a lot of that. So, like,
Are you hating on Alabama again?
no.
Sounds like it.
Because that's where Bryce Young, and that's where Jalen Hurts was second string.
The Oklahoma, I hate.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
no.
where he was first string.
If Saban says you're second string, you're second string. It's just what it is. For college, not for the pros, because in the pros, 2 is second string.
Saban knows because college football is rigged.
Kind of.
Literally.
Quite literally, it is.
Yeah.
Who can recruit better? That's who
Yeah.
wins.
There's only 4 teams that are relevant.
But yeah, come on, man. The fact Broncos and the Titans are there, it's blasphemy.
They're in C, Tommy.
That means they're going to win 7 games or more.
All right, let's.
And I don't see
We're
that.
moving to B.
Okay.
I would.
Like, I'm
I
just
would
getting
say.
now.
We have to.
This
I would say
doesn't
that-
make any logical sense.
I want to move the Jets up to A.
Hell no.
Why?
Hell no.
For what reason?
Yeah, what's your thinking?
Actually,
there?
no. Time out.
Offensive
Offensive
player
player
of
of
the
the year,
year,
defensive
Rodgers.
player of the.
You know what? To be fair,
Okay, yeah.
that was
defense will
exactly
be
what
good.
came through my mind. I said, man, fuck you, but it's true.
No.
I think the Jets are a quarterback
Offensive
away.
player.
they are. That they are. But who's
Offensive player of the year, defensive
No,
player of the year,
I
and
get
they
it.
play against the Patriots and
Which
going to? It's another bad team in that division.
Which quarterbacks
the
are-
Dolphins.
No, Dolphins won't be bad.
they'll be bad.
No, they're not going to be bad. They're going to be mediocre. They're going to be middle of the pack, 500.
That means I'll win at least one of them.
Yeah, that means that'll be
And-
a team that can get
And
you.
you're saying that they can get Buffalo. They did beat Buffalo.
I don't know
once
what
this year.
Buffalo's soulless. I just don't respect that team anymore. I respect Mar.
Who are the
I'm the
quarterbacks?
only one.
They clearly don't.
They do not.
Who are the quarterbacks that will be available? I mean, Derek Carr, Jimmy G,
You put Heineke in there.
Heineke. I mean,
No, he ain't a free agent.
Yeah, Mac Jones is a free agent.
Is he really?
He needs to get re-signed.
Aaron Rodgers
What?
might go to the. All 3 of those quarterbacks would make them better. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no, this like competent quarterback play, they could make a playoff run.
So do you see like A tier is like if you can get 10 wins?
They're
Yeah.
going to go for Aaron Rodgers, and I think that's where they're
No, I
going to
think-
fuck up.
I think that's fair. Then I think you could bump them up to A. They have a good roster. Their quarterback is
I
their
don't
issue.
like that. I think they were okay where they were.
I think you could move the Lions up to A.
What are we doing?
I think the
Can I
Giants
leave
can
now?
move up.
This is no. They were right. They were good where they were.
The Lions?
Yes.
No, I think the Lions are going to be pretty good.
I think they're going to be good.
You think they're making the playoffs?
Yes.
I can't see it.
I think they're winning the North next year.
Well, no,
I like it. I like
no,
it.
I do
no.
like
What I
that,
will,
actually.
I
I
will
can't
step
lie.
in here.
They have a
Now,
chance
I'm
to.
gonna. I actually, because I almost caught myself saying, "Yeah, let's push them to A." The Lions do this every year.
Yeah,
They make us say this every year.
I never have.
No, Gertz.
they had a big jump this year from last year, though.
No, they make us sit there and say, "Remember last season? We were at the end and we're like, damn, Giants gonna look real good."
mean
we
the
had them on
Lions?
C tier when the season started.
But they do this every year.
They had a rough start this year.
I will give you the ending part.
Yeah.
And Jamal Williams makes me want to put it in the A exclusively. But
And them getting a new defensive coordinator really helped.
I think
Didn't they
top.
get-
I think
didn't
top
they get
of B.
Brian
I feel
Flores?
comfortable.
No,
No,
he
that
went to
was
the Vikings.
Vikings, yeah.
I think top
Which
of
I
B.
think will help them.
Yeah, I'm
I
about
think
to say.
top of B is comfortable for me.
It's got to be between the
Ah.
Vikings and them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be an easy, like, oh, yeah, they're going to
Oh yeah, can we drop the Vikings down?
Yes.
Yeah, they need to be dropped.
Where are they at right now?
A.
I think they need to be right where the Lions are.
B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever the we could do it. Wherever the
Yep,
Lions are,
that's where they
the
need to
Vikings
be.
need to be.
That's fair. Marcos.
Are we still sticking to the Jets being
Yeah.
in A?
I think Marcos brought good points, man.
No, Tommy, straight up, they do have the offensive and defensive players.
That means jack shit.
Like, it means a lot.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. When you have a Zach Wilson at quarterback.
They're not gonna have a Zach Wilson.
No, but like
It's
still.
it's a
Literally-
You
They-
have
the
Nathaniel
Jets have
Hackett
literally
as your
come out and been
offensive
like,
coordinator.
we
I
are
don't know how
focusing
that's
on the
going to go.
quarterback position.
Literally anyone that is.
You put Nathaniel Hackett in charge of your offense? I don't trust him.
I mean, I don't know how
Wait,
he is
did
as
they hire
an,
Nathaniel Hackett?
as an
They
offensive
did.
coordinator.
Oh, put them niggas down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, where did he OC before? The Packers, and they were pretty good when he was OC there.
Mike McCarthy was good when he was there too.
Mike McCarthy is like a 60% winning head coach. He's actually a good
Oh my
coach.
God, how the fuck?
He's a Super Bowl winning coach too.
Cannot stand that shit.
Mike McCarthy has a
He's he's the ultimate along for the ride
has a
guy.
damn good record as a head coach.
For doing jack shit. Doing absolutely nothing but
Weird
eating.
question that I'm going to ask is
Yeah.
we're dealing with B. Should the Ravens come down to C?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
I think
Okay.
they should stay in B.
With Snoop Hudley?
Yeah. They're always in the mix. They find ways to win games. They're like the Steelers.
Yeah, I'll leave him. I'd say leave him there.
Yeah.
I want to move the Seahawks ahead of the Vikings.
I think the Steelers will be a little better than the Ravens. I'd probably put the Ravens at the bottom
I
of
think
B.
New York comes down to earth.
What's their situation cap wise and
Which one?
pick wise?
They can
New
do a little
York.
something.
Because I'm still not sold on Daniel Jones.
Oh, fuck no. That's the problem. That's why I'm keeping them there and moving them back. Because if Daniel Jones is your quarterback,
Yeah, like where
it's just,
are they sitting in the
you've
draft?
seen his ceiling.
Record amount up for 208. So they're under the cap.
Yeah, they can work with a little something.
I
But
think the
it's,
Jets
again,
are fine.
quarterback.
I think the Giants are fine there. I might just move the Jaguars ahead because
Yeah,
they,
I like that.
I think they should be an A
Why?
because they got really
They
good.
might not win that division next year.
Out. The Jaguars. Time out. Okay, so A, if you made it a playoff, come on, push them up.
Yeah, dude.
I think
They want a playoff game.
No, I'm because I want the Giants in A.
Blake Bortles won one too.
Yeah, we're not talking about Blake Bortles.
I'm just saying.
Tommy.
Blake Bortles, Trevor
So
Lawrence.
should the Giants come to A?
I want the Giants in A.
No.
If you got the Lions
No.
in A, give me the Giants.
With Daniel Jones?
I don't know if the Giants are gonna be better.
You see them doing
It doesn't
that
matter about
again
being
with
better.
Daniel Jones.
They literally made it to the second round.
That's
of the
this
playoffs.
year. We're talking next year.
We're projecting for next year.
I know, projecting for next year.
Yeah.
Dayball ain't going nowhere. Saquon ain't going nowhere.
Saquon
And-
actually might be going.
Yeah, and
somewhere.
neither is Daniel
Saquon ain't going
Jones,
nowhere.
which is the problem.
Saquon might be gone.
Saquon.
Kid Connor corrected me. $44 million in cap space, but they need to pay Saquon and Jones.
Yeah, thing. They're not paying both those
Hey,
guys.
man. I
Okay.
ain't paying
Well,
Daniel Jones shit.
keep the Giants in peace.
Daniel Jones should be paying me. Fuck that. Yeah. I'm not paying Saquon's ass either. They can both go.
They can restructure some. Who's getting paid? How do y'all only? I'm confused.
They,
Why would you pay
I think they
Saquon?
tagged Barkley this year. Didn't they?
I don't.
No.
That's smart. I would.
Oh, they got a fresh tag somewhere? Okay, now move them up to A.
No. I said they did tag. They can't tag.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah.
No, they can tag one and fix the contract for
I
another.
think if you tag a quarterback, it goes to the median pay and it'll be like 40.
Yeah, it's like 40 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not tagging
Hey,
Daniel
I
Jones.
mean,
They'll tag Saquon. Yeah, I am tired.
Yeah, I'm out.
Uh,
this is
I think
this is absurd.
Okay.
This is already absurd to me.
All right. Let's do this as fast as so.
bump the Niners down.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if they made it to the AFC Championship,
I
they
don't
should be
think
there.
we should.
I think they should be an A.
He just hates Kyle Shanahan.
I think they had a miraculous run with Brock Purdy. We don't know if he's going to play. We know Trey Lance is bad, and Jimmy G's leaving.
So who goes down?
I'm leaving.
Buffalo.
If the Niners have the equipment they have now, which they will,
Yeah.
I'm leaving the Niners. In
Yeah,
this.
gotta leave him there.
All right. I don't think they've got a
I
quarterback.
think Brock gets better.
Brock needs surgery.
He's out for 6 months. So like literally training camp is when he's good to go. He'll be
Alright.
fine.
I'd
No,
move
give
the-
it to me.
I'd move the Bills.
Any
down.
qualms?
Yeah, Bills
With my
need to be
team
moved
being
down.
in the A?
No, Bills need to be moved to A.
I think A is fine for the Cowboys.
That's fine.
I don't think their offense is going to be as good because they don't have Kellen
Dolphins
Moore.
need to be dropped.
I hate saying this. The Chargers might need to go up to A. I think
Nah.
Kellen Moore being their OC
it's going to make them worse.
No, the Dallas Cowboys offense was
That
really
wasn't because
good.
of him.
Yes, it was. Who was it because
That
of?
was a vanilla ass offense.
It was-
He ain't
one of
using
the-
Dak properly.
It was one of
He
the
won't
high,
use Justin Herbert properly.
It was one of the highest scoring offenses in the regular season. Their offense was very good.
How many interceptions?
Well, yeah,
That's not on them. That's not
He's
them.
throwing
That's
too
not Kellen.
much.
You call him more.
There's literally a quarterback coach.
If you make
job.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott throw
They went
40
4
times a game,
They went 4-1 with Cooper
it's
Rush.
great because Cooper's that truth. Like Cooper's the man. He would be my starting quarterback.
I think Justin Herbert and
If
Kellen
I'm Mike
Moore is a good
McCarthy,
combination.
I think so.
he
too.
ain't good.
Motherfuckers, we're in A. I'm not feeding into your
The
bullshit.
rush.
Bump the Bengals down too.
Bring the Dolphins down.
I don't think the Bengals do go
Dude,
down.
the Bengals are
No,
D.
no.
D.
It's just him. Leave them where they are. They belong there.
You're putting the Bengals in S.
They
made
made
it
the
to the
Super
AFC
Bowl last year and the
This is for next
AFC
year.
Championship.
No, this is
And they're all still
projections.
there.
Oh,
Nothing's
my
changing.
goodness.
They literally don't lose anyone except for maybe Joe Mixon, who would probably.
You
They
could draft
still
a,
find ways to lose.
you could draft a running back.
Oh my God, the fucking Bengals.
You might be
So,
farther than you guys.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
just quickly speak on it
Yeah.
with the boys. If they manage to maintain their defense, then I really don't give a fuck. We gonna be fine.
Oh.
Otherwise, if we do draft a QB, I might argue even higher.
Okay.
Because what happens is you put a fire into Dak's ass, and Dak, he'll rise to the occasion.
Kid Connor is saying that, to your credit, T. Higgins might be gone for the Bengals.
I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
one of three.
You know what else is going to be gone? Winning. They're not winning
I
shit.
think Jamar Chase has more to do with that winning than T.
Look,
Higgins.
Gertz, thanks to my powers given to me by the elixir, I see into the future. I know it's
God, they're going to fucking lose. Like they
I can
always
tell you what's happening
fucking
in the
do.
future, and they'll be fine.
Oh my goodness. I do agree with Tommy. I think the Bills should be bumped down
Yeah, they
quite a
just-
bit actually,
they
because their
just-
cap space is.
I
bad.
can't take them seriously
All
anymore.
right. Below the Dolphins?
Yeah, I think,
Dolphins shouldn't be there.
I think both of them should be in B. I think.
No, I
Dolphins
think
and Bills.
Dolphins should. I think Buffalo's good
I think
where they are.
Bills have earned
Yeah.
enough credit to be bottom of A.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
I agree.
I
Dolphins,
think
though.
Dolphins might need to be B because
I mean,
I don't know
I
what's
don't-
happening with Tua.
We don't know what's happening
Quarterback
with them at all. Yeah.
And then look, can I please get an objective view here?
It's about the Cowboys.
Yes.
Then
Give me
probably
2
not.
seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Being honest, probably not.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Tell me how this goes.
No,
Go
leave it there.
ahead.
Leave it. Look, I get it. I say we're an offense. If we can maintain the defense,
Yeah.
we're an offensive piece that will make that very much solidified as a pretty high A contender.
I think they're fine in A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind them being A and A.
I'm not arguing for S.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like
I
I can't.
McCarthy calling calls for you.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
But I can't sit here and like say, hey, if we're not losing major pieces, which
Yeah.
since Zeke is willing to negotiate his contract,
Yeah.
Well, he should. No one else wants him.
yeah, I mean, he straight up was like, I'll do whatever.
Yeah,
He wants to stay.
I feel a lot more confident
Yeah.
But
in
he's
just
useless.
being like,
If he's on the field, you've already lost.
You don't like a Super Bowl winning coach making calls, even though those calls are probably just come with extra cheese and large fries.
Hoagie.
sir, you can't
He's
add
useless.
quintuple meat.
Why not? Not with that attitude, you
It's
can't.
literally not on our POS.
The heart attack grill didn't have a problem with it.
You know who I am? I want a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. Is
that our final list?
This is our final
What we're
list right
settling
now.
on.
Well, we literally touch it again at the start
Next
of
week.
next season.
Oh, okay.
Not with that's
We can
Cocaine
talk.
Bear.
The off season starts. That's a whole nother season.
Baby, when we come back for the NBA show sometime in summer, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure when the NBA show will do because the playoffs
It
don't
will
even
be
start
an
till-
episode
Yeah.
or two.
Like March.
But I want to talk about the Mavs, and they're not making the playoffs.
Actually, I do want to talk about the Mavs, and we're not making the
Hey,
But I would
you
talk
ain't the only ones.
we're talking about that trade, and I was like, I think Mark Cuban is Jewish, and he just
You're
traded
like,
for
that's
Kyrie
impossible,
Irving.
yeah.
He said, keep your friends close. Your enemy.
Oh, no.
He was like, I can't let anyone else in the league suffer.
Like, Mark Cuban was like, I'm watching your crazy dumbass. Jesus.
But yes, guys, this is our last football show. It's been unless some crazy football news happens. it has been a blast. As always, gentlemen, it is a blast getting to talk football with y'all. I can't wait till next season.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm coming in. I'm ready. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I am slinging
what do I
shit.
win when I win this bet?
What bet?
We'll talk
Texas
about
will
that
win.
off air. But on the bet
I just want another dinner.
Oh yeah.
on the bet that I did win,
That he won.
I won.
Yes. What do you want?
So it's funny you weren't there, but Goodwin and his boyfriend were like, "Oh, make them take you to a steakhouse and pay for steak." And on the other note,
Ruth Chris was brought up.
we had decided, because it was Democratic and you weren't here, that if we had all tied, you would pay for all our dinners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all good with that.
So you should be a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I was about to say you should have been rooting for the Chiefs. Man.
I really like them Chiefs.
Repping the red.
I never told you I like Andy Reid. Like,
Over here looking like an offensive coordinator.
yeah, no. Bro, because I gotta dance to not spend that money. Relax.
Dancing like Whopper.
Funny
That's
note,
only kind of no. God.
funny note, Ramen Hibachi. We might go to an XFL game, and we'll follow our Instagram if we do that. But on that note, I'm just choosing Jew Boy Burgers.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
It's a good choice.
Cool.
Solid choice.
Do you want them all at one time?
No, we all go out to eat. I just don't have to pay. That's how it
That's
works.
fair.
So we just all chip in for
Okay,
him?
no.
Oh, that's
look,
easy.
Look, here's how the demographic works. Right now,
Thank you
TJ's
for not
debts.
milking all of us out of it.
I owe a portion of Jew Boy. I owe you both a meal,
Yeah.
and then I owe you another.
Yes, you do.
So
yeah.
And you owe me something. Also.
It's because I remember what it was. It was the AFC North bet.
Mm-hmm.
It was the bet that you had.
The Browns, he didn't want them.
I had the
fair. Yeah.
Steelers, you had the Ravens, you had the Bengals, and they won the AFC North.
So
'Cause
we
of
all
course they
chip
did.
in for.
Shut
Damn.
up. Wonder if Lamar got hurt.
No, because Joe Burrow is that guy.
He's that guy on that fucking shit show of a team.
Well, guys, follow our Instagram. We'll put a schedule out for what our shows are next week. We might have 3, might have 2. Just follow our schedules, and thank you all for coming out. We couldn't do it without you. It was a really great season. We love y'all. Have a great night.